not.
Run it back?
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah,
We
start over again.
Start that over.
Run it back.
Yeah.
There was a pre-show count way too fast.
Can we get a redo?
No. We're getting
Roll it back.
slammed.
Roll it
We're
back.
getting slammed Monday morning. They're ignoring.
Monday
It's like they're
They're
like
giving
the
us a
kids are
fast
growing
count.
up. They're ignoring us now.
Yeah,
they're
dude.
like
Smoking them
they're like the
cigs.
shitty
Well, not smoking, but
teenagers.
just posing.
Yeah, posing with
Hey,
them.
this is off topic. We tried to run it back, but they wouldn't do it.
Goodness.
I'm your host, Michael. We got Lindsay, Jack, Fredo. Got some sponsors this episode. Omen Command Center and Away.
Yay! Some luggage. Get some stuff for your computer.
It's good luggage.
Good
dude.
luggage. Good luggage. But we won't talk about that right now.
Yeah, I'll talk about it later.
The audience hates hearing us talk about sponsor stuff. Hey,
In traveling.
There it
did
is.
you get your
See what he's
tickets for
doing?
AH Live?
Speaking of which,
No, we'll get into that. Man, it's
So we're pre-recording
we're
this.
pre-recording
Because
this.
of the holidays.
It's Monday, December 16th.
It's early, dude.
Yeah, this is the Christmas episode of the podcast, as you were describing.
Right, because it's before.
It's
And
before.
then the next one will be much closer, but it'll be the day after. It'll be the 26th.
When did they
In which
put,
case, you never talk about Christmas
they
again.
put numbers over the cameras? When did that happen?
yeah, that's been there for a little bit, right?
Has it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. 3, 6.
They're like since the dawn of time.
Is that new? Is that
To be fair, I
Did you
was
guys do
just
that
on Always
today?
Open, so.
was that this morning? They did
How
this
long has it
morning.
been there?
That's a
Not
lie.
lighter
Fuck you,
ones.
5 years.
No.
The new cameras.
I'm seeing 6 and
that's only
3.
been there for like a month.
Okay.
A
Like a
month.
month?
I haven't been on the podcast
No.
in a while.
This is
so.
jarring. Run
That's
it back.
5 years and a month are
Start
two
over.
very different
Right
answers.
back.
though,
Take it
I'll
up
be
to the top.
honest.
Back
Some
to
people
one.
said 5 years.
Hey,
Well, we
Star
had the
Wars.
tiny numbers.
Star Wars
Yeah.
comes out today. Yeah, for Thursday, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when this episode's coming out for
yeah.
first members, if you're a first member, thank you.
All right, predictions?
I'm
It's over.
okay. We should
last Star
we
Wars
should
film
say we haven't seen the movie. It literally hasn't
No,
screened
I mean, it's
anywhere.
Monday,
It's screening
man.
for press
I
tonight,
ain't
I
got no
think, or the
future.
world premieres tonight. Press tomorrow.
Fox.
I'm gonna get all the spoilers and send it to Jack.
I'm thinking I'm gonna fucking murder you. I'm thinking who's gonna die?
Hopefully everyone.
Baby Yoda.
Do you think Kylo? You think Kylo's gonna die, or do you think he's gonna like be redeemed?
No, I think he should be evil and win.
Yeah, let's just let
Just
evil
in the
win.
series.
It's over.
See,
and then he just looks right into the lens and he's like, gotcha.
And he goes,
I like
"I'm
that you went-
Skywalker."
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah.
die or be redeemed. I think it's both. I think he's absolutely gonna die in some kind of like last heroic act. I'm
I
like,
mean,
oh, Kylo
well,
wasn't
Vader
so
and
bad.
That's exactly that's exactly how Vader died, which J.J. Abrams is just ripping from the original series. So there's 100%
Yeah.
could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Yeah, but his bump in the road was Last Jedi.
Last Jedi was
Now-
great.
This is
Now
a
he's
little
like, but I mean
Awesome.
for
doing,
him.
Yeah.
doing shit that has never been done in the movies before instead of just retreading what's already happened.
I'm just saying
totally
for
for
J.J. Abrams,
there
it
was
probably
issues.
like, God
I
damn
know,
it.
like Last Jedi, there was some major issues with
Undid
it.
all my work,
but-
and now I gotta steer it right back on track.
Dude, I'm ready for the end credits where everything fucking fades down and you just hear, Me's a bad guy. And
I
it's
want
like,
to see.
oh,
I really want to see the follow up of that kid with the broom.
How's he doing?
That might be.
Is
See,
it free?
Like I love that though. I love that this whole story is bigger than just the fucking Skywalkers. I
But it's
dig
not.
that.
I mean, it's not.
His name's in the title.
Yeah.
which is it's so
mean, like,
fucking frustrating.
That as an element is.
That's it. Jay just like, let's bring it back around.
Yeah, all
This
right.
guy.
It
There's
is
nothing
There was
about
some
this guy.
turbulence.
Yeah.
There was some turbulence. So let's just give them all the fans exactly what they want and just pander.
It is cool that the Force exists with other people, but as I think we discussed it on this podcast, it just makes no fucking sense to like, let's free the animals, but those kids who are slaves, they stay there. They,
Yeah, I mean, there was
leave them.
there
they
were
don't know they have the
certainly
Force yet.
issues. I'm
Who
not
gives a
saying
fuck?
right.
They're like, oh, you're just a regular kid. Oh, wait, you got the Force?
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's go. We can use you. We
can train you.
You're a tool
Yeah.
now.
That is how the world is.
That is
It
how the
is.
world is. Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's very true.
Art reflects
People like animals, not kids.
life. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
We talked about that a lot
And
too.
I've got 5 animals. I have 0 kids. So, just saying.
Goodness. Now, going back to talking about Kylo dying, which I totally think is going to happen too.
Okay.
I think,
Spoil it for me.
yeah, I know. Wow. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, and I'll go into reasons why, but I absolutely think they're pushing like the love narrative between Rey and Kylo, and they're going to be a couple, and like
you think so?
I think there's going to be like romantic tension. I feel like they've already set up this weird
There's
sexual
weird tension. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. It's like a.
Rise of Skywalker. It's just going to be when Harry met Sally. It's going to start with an interview.
Yeah,
So,
so
we met on Jakku.
Ben Swallow was
I'll have
probably
what
the
she's
weirdest
having.
thing in that movie.
Yeah.
It was just like, why has he got his shirt off?
It was
doesn't
a
make any
weird
sense.
It's just like so
Skype
high
was
up.
so
like,
weird.
I think
fingers,
the
wide as
bizarre.
I can
shit.
sort of justify that because the whole thing was like it caught them both off guard. It's not like they were ready to jump into a
I
conversation.
mean,
it was
you're
like
not
shit's
wrong,
going on. It's like,
but
oh,
it was still just
okay,
like,
now we're talking.
Remember the scene in the original trilogy when they caught Darth Vader in the shower? It's just like, do it, find them. And he's scrubbing his back. Like, it's just so weird. It was so weird to just see him with
There
his
he
shirt
is.
off.
Yeah.
There's Ben Swallow.
His pecs are so far apart.
I
They're
do
so
think-
and
wide.
his pants are so high.
His pants are so high. They're like covering his belly
Like,
button.
stop,
Yeah.
lower it down. Let me see a belly button,
I
please.
think Kylo will die
weird.
in a final act of like, I love you.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
100% it's going
trips
to.
and
It's gonna be
falls.
fucking terrible. It's gonna be,
God.
oh, I wasn't bad actually. I was actually good the whole time.
He
and-
murdered a lot
And
of
then Ray's
people.
just be like, I'm
Yeah.
pregnant.
Shit,
so
We
did
didn't do
fucking
anything.
Vader. Vader
Like,
killed
just
children.
happened.
Yeah. And that's my
Like,
whole
oh.
anti-Padme Anakin thing. Like, I do not understand people who are like, they're such a wonderful couple. I want to be like that. It's like,
No,
no,
I
this is so
watched
fucked up.
episode 1 and 2
Really, no one
yesterday,
says
and
that.
then
They-
I was just
you
like, I was
know
watching
why.
episode 2, and I was like, they're just like fucking forcing this down the lane right now. And then Anakin's just like,
intended.
I need to be next to you. I can't be without you. And it's just like, she's like, no,
Well, that's-
stop.
that's like
And
people-
he's
She's a senator.
He's like, oh, I need to be close to you.
abusive
And eventually she's like,
behavior.
okay.
Well, that's like when
Like,
people say like, "Oh, I want a relationship like Harley Quinn and
Yep,
Joker." It's
same
like
thing.
that's so fucked up. He is
No.
such an emotionally abusive
Yeah,
piece
but
of
it's-
shit. Like no
they
one
probably
should
bang
want
hard,
that
though.
ever.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Like,
Get a
how
vibe
passionate is
with
that?
wackos.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it's all going to end, but I'm afraid that it's going to end so predictably. It's going to be so predictable. It's going
Yeah.
to be, well, Kylo's not actually bad.
want-
Rey finds some humanity in
I just
him.
want Ghost Luke to dab. That's it.
Yeah.
He just force ghosts in.
It'd be
It'd be
rad.
funny.
In a last act of Force Ghost power, he teaches her how to Dougie.
Yeah.
And so,
Be random as hell.
and then she'll use that in a fight. But it's like, okay, hey, people like the Death Star. We're bringing the Death Star back. It's like fucking
The
new
super Death
shit.
Star.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, I get
It
it.
was weird, man.
Anyway.
I don't know, Star Wars is weird. I was watching episode 1. Terrible. Pod racing was cool as shit. But
Pod racing was cool.
how Anakin's mom just had Anakin.
Supposedly.
Yes. And then I'm like, I haven't seen episode 3 in a long time, and I'm watching halfway through episode 3. Why is Grievous coughing like crazy?
Apparently,
asthma.
some of that was a stat. Like they talked about that in the Clone Wars. Like, I think the cartoon actually demystifies
Which
that
is
a little
always
bit, I
good.
think.
They
Yeah.
demystify it in another series.
Well,
because
almost like-
it didn't make any sense.
It made sense to me because he had like robot body.
Did it
Like
make
I
sense
thought of
to
it as
you?
a person who's like, I'm gonna sacrifice my
Why
human
is this
self
robot
for robot
man
body.
here? No, I don't think he
So-
was ever
Therefore, I
a
have
man.
health
So it wasn't like
issues.
Bicentennial Man where he was a robot that became more
Just
human.
keeps
Yes.
coughing.
Is that
And
the-
I'm
sure he was
like,
just a robot.
stop.
Was
I
he a
don't
guy?
need this on my weekend.
Isn't Grievous a cyborg technically?
I
thought-
don't know.
I thought he had
What's a
human parts.
cyborg in Star Wars? There's like Star Wars
Everyone,
kind of
yeah.
blurs the thing. Yeah, but like robots are people. Usually it's like cyborgs, like human brain or part
Yeah.
human or what. In Star Wars, like the robots are people, because everyone's always like, and they're like, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, when did they learn the language?
And it's also baffling because, like, you were just saying you played Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
And the same thing in that, you have BD1 who just beeps and boops at you.
I thought you
Yeah.
said
And
BD1.
Cal's
I
like,
was
yeah,
love him.
sounds good to me.
But then you get to a part where you meet another character and they're like, I don't know what this thing's saying.
yeah,
And
which
I'm
is
just like,
great.
me neither.
Yeah.
Who's-
Yeah,
Learn robot. Who the fuck wouldn't know robot
Well,
in
there's
Star
like,
Wars?
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
argue that there's like robot dialects. It's clearly like multiple robo languages.
No, there's a lot.
that they
Well,
have.
no, there's beep
Not
boop
like-
and there's English and there's monster. That's basically it.
Well, I like. I do dig that, like in the Marvel universe, like Star-Lord can speak to anyone. It's because if you look, he actually has like a little like translator attached to his head, and they make it a point of saying that, oh yeah, he can speak, or he can understand all the different languages because it basically does it for him, and it's like a Google Translate stuck on his head.
What's
so.
the fish from Traveler's Guide to the Galaxy? Put in your yeah.
Oh
Same
yeah,
concept.
yeah. And so anyway, I'm also curious about like what is canon now in the Star Wars universe, like because I thought they basically wiped out the extended universe books, so like all
Yes,
the
it's-
Thrawn stuff and all that's all gone. But then they said from like this point on everything's canon, like and
From
so
the
like
Disney takeover.
yeah,
on.
so like
Yeah,
is Fallen Order canon?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then the animated shows are all
the
canon.
only so the Clone Wars and Rebels are canon.
Okay. And so,
should be two animated
but then Fallen Order is canon as well, which is interesting. And then I guess I mean, obviously Rogue One and Mandalorian and all that stuff's gonna be canon.
The Lego Star Wars.
Solo is so good. Yeah. I hope we get a Solo series. That was a movie that I wasn't expecting anything from, and I really, really liked it.
I loved it a lot. I feel like it got a lot of hate for no reason.
I mean, it wasn't no reason. It's because people hated Episode 8.
Yes, I think the fallout of Episode 8, people were just tired of
was a
Star
good
Wars.
movie.
There was a lot of Star Wars being blasted at you.
It's a good movie. Emilia Clarke is it's been out for over a year now, so we can say Emilia Clarke turning out to be like a villain in it was I was excited to see more of that shit.
Yeah, well,
and then also Maul
a
coming
villain.
back.
That's why it's good.
It was a real
complex.
damn shame because Darth Maul is one of the coolest things about Episode 1. He just doesn't do anything.
And he's dead.
I never watched it, but no, he's not. I never watched it, but in Clone Wars, he's a huge character.
Yeah,
and he's a really cool character.
He's
apparently.
Half-bodied on
just legs. He's got
robot
legs.
legs.
Yeah, then eventually he gets normal, kind of just 2 legs again. That's why we see him in Solo.
Yeah, and then he gets killed by Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
On Tatooine, right?
I'm not sure. He cuts him the other way.
Oh really?
Oh god,
Just quarters him at that point.
And he just
he does a little
I'll be
chef's
back.
chop.
Awesome.
I'll be back. Half spider.
Talk about the hate of Solo that they got. I tweeted about that recently, and someone replied, and they were like, "Well, it just I hated it because it felt like they shoved everything that people knew about Han Solo into the movie to be like, yeah, and this happened, and this. Remember that from the first series?" I'm like, yeah. This is true, but as a content creator, I totally understand where they're coming from because if they didn't, imagine the backlash of people going like, "Oh, you didn't show the parsec, you didn't do we got this, you didn't show that."
Stuff like that applies. It appeals to I don't know, the popcorn audience.
Yeah.
They said the thing.
Absolutely.
You certainly don't need it, but also they don't really care about shoving it in there.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because one of my favorite moments of that movie is one that I wasn't expecting. I've said it before on the podcast, but the first time you see Han and Chewie flying the Millennium Falcon together, it's like, oh, that's a really nice moment. It's I wasn't something I was I hope I get to see it, but it's when it was in the movie, it's like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool. And so
I think the only thing that felt weird and to me a little forced, clearly for sales, was the dice thing. I'm I never really figured Han Solo was my precious dice.
It's because they didn't have anything to do with anything.
No, were the dice in the original trilogy? I don't know, because they make a big deal out of it.
I mean, I think they were,
I thought there was
but I
one
never.
toss aside thing,
Right, it's a fucking prop in the
Like a
background that
ponytail.
nobody cares about.
Well, I mean, that's what you do when you're going back making prequel stuff. It's what can we find to make this a bigger deal now?
Right. Yeah. So I guess they put it in 8.
Yeah.
So then 8 just came out, and they're like, we'll put it in Solo.
Yeah.
Now the connection is Solo to 8 because it's so far apart chronologically, but movies, they're back-to-back movies. You know what I mean? It's a clear setup and then payoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, and I also thought the Solo thing was fucking stupid too. I was just you can't just be a guy named Han Solo. He's like, hey, by yourself, your name's Solo.
Yeah.
And then that was that. I was just like,
I thought it was funny.
nah, I rolled my eyes on that.
Oh.
It's just such an iconic character. You don't have to have a bit for the guy's name. No. It was just such a weird throwaway line. It was also just this is the first guy. Did you name everyone Solo? The guy basically is a customs agent. By yourself, Solo, Solo, duo, trio. You know what I mean? Just that exact context was just so fuck. There must be a lot of Solos running around.
Yeah. Now Fredo sent me a really interesting video the other day about Han Solo. How about everyone thinks he's a fantastic pilot or whatever. It turns out he's actually a shitty pilot. Han Solo's a shitty pilot, Jeffrey.
Hey.
Well, yeah, what has he done of notes? He made the Kessel Run, but that's it.
Yeah, dude, in the parsecs.
That's the thing. So, this video that Fredo sent me, it pointed out that up until the point. So, again, spoiling Solo has been out for a while. The AI that was Lando's good friend AI, the L337 or whatever, she puts her, or they put her intelligence into the Millennium Falcon. And supposedly, she had more knowledge about the galaxy than anyone else. And before that, up until that point, every time Han gets in a vehicle, he wrecks it. But then after that, suddenly he's an amazing pilot, which is really her inside the Falcon making all these amazing moves.
What a fraud.
What is he I don't remember him being a great pilot. Lando and Luke Skywalker
Well,
were
being
the ones
like-
that blew up the Death Stars and did
Well,
the
I mean,
run.
Lando was in the
all
third
Han
movie.
Solo did was he escaped the worm.
He was a smuggler.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
in
he was
episode
we'll
5,
get
he
you
escaped
there.
the worm. That was about the extent of his pilot.
Barely.
So,
Barely
Barely.
escaped that worm. Landed inside it or whatever.
his
In
belly.
the mouth or whatever.
squishy. So anyway,
What's up?
nice shirt, Jeff.
Something?
Yeah.
Is that new?
I've had it for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I nothing. I just heard you guys. I thought I'd walk over and say hi.
Can you hear us from your office?
Early. You want a taco?
Do we have any?
There's some over there.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Merry Christmas, Geoff, by the way. This is the Christmas episode of Off Topic.
Is it coming out on Christmas Day?
No, it comes out 6 days before.
Like way before.
But not a day
I don't
after.
even know what my presents are at this point yet.
You got nothing, dude. You don't deserve anything.
Have you bought all your presents?
Hey, a lump of coal, still something.
It's true. Clean coal.
Yeah.
Oh, clean.
Clean.
I'll polish it up. I'll wash it. I think I saw water in my place. I'm not sure.
The coal makes it nice and like thick, though. It's good.
Yeah.
He's rooting around over there. What do you get? What kind of taco are you getting? It's
He's
on
not
the
sure what
bag.
kind of
Yeah, the
taco.
bag has it.
It's labeled.
Just eat it and tell us what it is.
It says Charizard.
Charizard.
Chorizo?
Chorizo?
He's eating a Charizard taco.
Yeah.
Nice.
Charizard taco, dude,
That's
delicious.
good. Thank
Poor
God
thing.
too, because he's still in the new gen.
Question:
Yes.
How many presents have you bought for your individual children?
Not many.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it as low as possible because I don't want to be the parent that's like, here's a billion gifts because
Also,
we're very fortunate already.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing now because like they're so little that like they don't know what the hell a present is.
Yeah.
And most of the shit I buy them is to make our lives easier, so I don't really care. Like if I buy a bunch of books to read Iris at night so she goes to bed, I'm not like, you're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, go to bed. If this is gonna help you go to sleep, like that's for me.
It's like baby's first muzzle.
So
it's like clearly.
yeah,
for
it's
you.
like getting to the point now where Iris is getting old enough where it's like, oh, I want something, and now I can't buy it for you. But before that, it's like as a baby, like you can't spoil a baby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They don't know what the hell is happening around them.
Is it,
So I bought
what's-
everything
We have-
like as much as possible.
3 gifts off the top of my head for Iris.
Okay. Is there anything in particular that she wants that?
No.
She's not at that.
Like,
point.
we look at, like,
Hail
she'll
Mary.
see something. and It's like
Like
well,
a
that's
show she
cool.
likes, and we're like, okay.
Yeah,
she
we
likes
just
this
buy her
show.
shit
Or,
from
like,
shows. Like right
She
now
just watched
she's
Frozen,
into
so we got her
she
some
watched
Frozen stuff.
Frozen and she's into she's big into Disney now because
Yep.
with Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
There's like tons of like Mickey Mouse shows and stuff. So she's watching a lot of Mickey. So I told my brother literally, it was like buy her anything Frozen or Mickey Mouse.
Song of the South. Just
Yeah.
on
Big one.
loop.
Yeah,
It's
so I
the-
like-
No, the one where Donald fights the Nazis. That's the one.
I
we watched
bought
a lot.
That's a good one.
That's better than the one where Donald pairs up with the Nazis.
yeah.
Might be the same one. Isn't that where he dreams and he joins up? Yeah, I think so.
Geoff, how many presents have you bought for Millie this year?
I'm trying to think because like some presents are like multiple things in one. Like I bought her like 3 things from one store, but I put
Okay.
them all in the same box.
Oh, okay.
They're not like it's not like equipment that goes together. It's just like I got you this article of clothing and this article of clothing, and they're from the same place, so I'll put them in. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I think she'll have like 4 packages.
Okay.
I saw it.
She'll have like 4 packages maybe, but in those packages will be maybe 10 gifts or something.
It seems
I,
about
I
right.
struggle with that too.
You got it.
Thank you.
How about you? How many presents did you get, Millie?
I got Millie 0 presents this year.
That's gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wrong answer.
It's gonna be rough. 2020, me and Millie's gonna be not a good time.
Beefing.
Yeah. Just
Or
add your name to the card
confrontation.
when Jeff gives her his.
Yeah,
gifts.
this is
And
from both of us.
Jack.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody have a good time at the Christmas party?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. It's fun.
Did you? I saw you pulled your classic Jeffrey of do your bit and then
You're
vanish.
fancy.
There wasn't
I
any
showed up on time. I did the presentation. I gave out the awards. I made lame jokes. And I said hello to everybody. You
did.
I saw how long the taco line was. We went across the street to Cilantro and ate immediately.
A lot
Chipotle.
A lot of people
Nice.
want to cross the street.
Did they?
Yeah.
I was like, I took my tokens and I just put them on the desk for somebody else to have. And I was like, free tokens. And then I just went to Chipotle.
Nice. That's a Christmas miracle.
Not even close.
I mean, it was in the direction of it.
I did
but-
have some of those food truck tacos, and they were pretty good.
It was Pueblo Viejo was a really good trailer, but it was just crazy busy.
Nice.
Pretty tasty.
Got to see a lot of Rooster Teeth people dance.
Yeah, lots of dancing.
Didn't need to see that. Don't need to see it again. They seemed happy.
I joined you in sobriety as I watched Fiona and Michael drunkenly like hug and dance on each other, and that was cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. She's
Allegedly.
yes, supposedly.
We don't know.
She's a great drunk. She's very festive. I don't know. Jack just turns like I don't know. You're like fatherly, I guess, when you're drunk. You're always like, "I'm so proud of you, and I hope you're doing
He
well."
just gets sweet.
Very
Yeah.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I always say like getting drunk like kind of just amplifies whatever your internal is.
Agreed.
And so for me, I like to think that I'm pretty happy.
Bad stuff about me.
I'm a huge believer in the drunken actions of the sober thoughts.
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
Mine's mostly just bleh.
yeah.
Like going bleh. It's just a lot more of that. That's usually
Sometimes you
keep
hunch
that
down
in.
too, and
That's,
do.
yeah,
Very
Jeremy
jerky.
makes it worse. It's like cohesive. Like he brings out more of it, of like the weird, like his liquor goblin type, just kind of snarling around and making weird noises, and he gets shovey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a little
I
funny.
haven't
It was a
gotten
nice
shoved
surprise
yet.
to see Gavin there.
Yeah, Gavin showed up.
It was,
Pretty
it
much
was a surprise.
pretty much
I don't know
everybody
if
but
it was
Ryan.
Nice.
Did he think he was gonna get something? That's that why you showed up? Yeah, Ryan wasn't there. Shocking.
Yeah, big surprise.
He hates us all.
Everybody else was there. Matt Rag was there. He
You
seemed
gotta
happy.
Call him out like that. Family man.
Lots of 5 years. Lots of 5 year.
Yeah,
Wife?
I gave away a bunch of those little packages to Achievement.
Oh, was it
people.
Steffi? Was it Steffi?
Jeremy, Matt, Trevor, and someone else. I think was. in
No,
that
Steffi
file.
was. I think there was.
Steffi.
Yeah. So 4.
Was Steffi in there?
Yeah.
Steffi.
Are we sure?
I'm pretty sure Steffi was in there.
Well, Steffi showed up.
I thought there were 5. I gave that.
Was there a
Maybe just
5th?
4. Yeah, I could be wrong.
It was so long ago.
Whoever the 5th one was, if they exist, they're not important enough to remember. Better luck next time.
It wasn't Lindsay, was it?
No.
No, Lindsay just hit 8 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got hired in 2011, so that's pretty nice.
Years.
Yep.
Jack hit his
About that
10
one.
years.
She's like aged 20.
I drove
Yeah.
through campus recently. I was like, God, these people are like 12.
God, yeah,
What's
that's
happening?
Katie's going back to UT right now, and like I've dropped her off a couple times, and I'm like, God, there's nothing but children here. Like
Dude.
Jesus, I remember going to college and be like, I'm king of the world.
Yeah,
And
I'm an adult.
Lord,
No,
we-
you are not.
We filmed all day at this bar on the drag last week called Hole in the Wall. You were there, and you were there.
That's
You
why I was
guys
like,
weren't.
yeah.
But we were all there. And when I was between shots, because I had to like go in and out of the front door a bunch of times, I would just look at the people going through the little peephole. And yeah, everybody that goes to UT is the same age as Millie.
Yeah.
Like, and they look like my daughter, and they're all this. They dress the same and everything. It's like apparently UT is full of 8th graders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
We're just getting old, man. Getting so old.
Pretty old.
Yeah, we are.
That was a fun shoot though.
It was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Anytime you get to dress up in goofy shit, that's always fun. for me.
Anytime Drew directs, it's a good shoot.
And that's
Yeah,
coming
he's
out.
great.
That people will see that
really
next
fantastic.
year. I think. I think is
I
what
don't
Ezra said.
know. I don't know.
I think Ezra said like January.
Yeah. It's
Also,
a little thing. It's not
special
like a
props
huge
to Erica and Anna for doing makeup and costuming for that one because it was so stylized. I thought they nailed the look. we were
Your
trying to
look
go
was
for.
my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
see
like yours.
if you see
That's
a
the
thing
reference.
with a bunch of us at a bar, that's what we're talking about. So
Not
people would
this
be
one.
like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this
bar.
is what they were talking about." So
Right.
that's
It's
all-
a really
that's all
dumb
I'm
little thing.
Yeah, it's a
like,
dumb
just
thing.
It's not like a huge production. or
It was also
It'll be
very
fun.
weird to go back to Hole in the Wall, being in this state of my life, and be like, I'm not trashed and broke. Here, hello.
saying. Yeah.
It was
It's
weird for
your
me because
shoot.
I've lived in Austin for going on 26 years, and I didn't go to college, so a lot of that, like that part of Austin, is a bit of a mystery to me because I would have no reason to go there if I wasn't a student. So I'd never been to Hole in the Wall before.
really?
In 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The drag was it.
I don't feel like I missed much in those 25 years not going to that place, but you know.
I mean, it's a college bar. I
College
mean,
bar.
it's like any other college bar. I mean, there was Lone Star Co-op is the one I used to go to back in the day.
You mentioned that on the shoot, and I was like, yep, I used to go there as well for the
Yeah.
same reason. You're like, oh, cheap beer.
Well,
Cheap
they
beer
had
and
some.
pool.
Yeah, they had something called Happy Minutes, where it was 15 minutes. You could get a pint of beer. I think it was either a dime or a quarter, and then you could get a pitcher for $1. And so I had a class that had a break right during that, so we'd run over there, get a pitcher, and just chug it down between like 4 of us, and then run back.
Always good to do in between class.
Yeah, during class. That was literally like
between classes,
yeah. And so that was fun times. But yeah, that was 300 years ago when I was a young boy.
Wow.
That old.
300 years.
Jeff, has this been a good year for you? Are we? Wait, is this one will be the last podcast of the year? So no, fuck it. Don't answer that.
Don't answer that, and then don't show up next week so you don't have to answer.
Yeah.
No, it's been a terrible year for everybody, I think, right? I mean, there was good
You got
and
promoted.
bad.
That's good.
It's a weird dynamic because personal life, awesome, fantastic year. Globally, oh my god.
The world's on fire.
Personal life, nightmare. Got divorced. Professional life, nightmare.
You got promoted.
Eh.
You got promoted. That's big. You got a new front yard. You're gonna be excited about that.
Front yard right now. No, it's good. It's
You
been
got
good.
that pizza oven.
True.
Yeah, I gotta bulldoze that pizza oven. soon. Tear that bitch down.
Getting rid of a pizza oven?
That was a
Is it
selling
in your
point.
What to do
backyard?
with it?
I've lived there for 6 months. I've yet to make a pizza.
Yeah,
So,
but you can sit out there in the winter.
You know what else I
Heat
could
it
do?
up.
I could pick that up and throw it away and put a swimming pool right there.
Oh,
I get way
okay.
more use out of it.
okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
you're never gonna cook out of that thing either.
That's true. You can't make pizzas in a swimming pool.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's the same
I
thing.
will swim in the
same
swimming
thing.
pool. I'm not going to swim in the pizza oven.
Will you swim or sit? You think you'll actually swim?
Probably sit.
Yeah. I just Jeff
You're a
waking up
sit or
early
pool
doing some
person?
laps.
Yeah.
You know what I did this morning?
What's up?
I let my girlfriend talk me into going to Orange Theory.
Whoa.
the hell
So
is that?
Jackie,
Yeah,
Jackie
that's a-
went to that for the first time last week. What'd you think?
You know what? I hate probably my least favorite thing.
People?
Next to
Same.
the financials of divorce. That sucks. But next to that is probably working out, going to the gym.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. I always hated it in the Army. I've hated it since.
And it's shown.
Thanks. Yeah. But it wasn't bad. It was like they keep you from getting bored. Like you run the treadmill for a while, and then they make you go do the rowing machine. Then you go do weights. Then you do the treadmill again. Then you do weights on the rowing machine.
They trick
and
you.
it's over fast. Like
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're constantly like shaking things up to keep you
wanna-
entertained.
Well, that's
Trying to
the
you want to
thing.
be in the
Yeah.
you want to be in the
Orange
orange zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the orange zone?
It's your heart rate. Or
Yeah,
something
there's
like
like
that?
a gray, green.
You never want to be gray.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like gray, blue, green, orange, red. You want to be in the orange or the red, I think.
So I think the theory behind Orange Theory is that if you get your heart rate within that zone, you'll keep burning calories even after your workout for like the next day or two.
How do they track it? Do they give you like a
You
meter?
wear a
Cut
like
you
a
open.
you wear like a little Fitbit type thing
Oh, okay.
that tracks it, and then it's cool because like this turned into an ad for fucking Orange Theory. Send the check to me.
Yeah.
But they have like a board on the wall that's digital that shows
Shit, who's
your
the most
progress
orange?
and who's burned the most
Yeah.
calories, who's been in the orange zone the most, all that stuff.
It's very Black Mirror.
And they send you an
Yeah.
email when you're done that says like, "I'll show you." So I just got
Hey,
it.
you got
Dude,
orange
Jack
all
is
over
in there
you.
like
Orange
looking at the
name.
board. She's like, "No, fuck this bitch." Like,
Yeah.
she's like, starts pedaling harder. I'm like, "Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna,
sounds like
I'm gonna
her."
knock this bitch back to the gray zone.
It does promote competition, and it's better for people who don't like to work out either by themselves or they get bored at the gym or they feel like they're doing the
Weird.
same
I've never heard of
motions,
this.
you know?
Oh my god, that you're not kidding. Like the lady next to me, I was like, I don't want to talk to people. You know, I'm
Yeah.
standing next to Emily, so I didn't have to talk to anybody else. I can't find the stupid email, but they did send it to me. And the lady next to me is like, "Are you a Orange Theory virgin?" And I was like, "Gross, yes."
You know.
And then by the end of it, I was like, fist bumping her left and right. She's like, "Great job!" I'm like, "Great job for you." We're like, I will say, like,
Dude,
we all
you're
became
in.
buddies by the end of
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
You're sucked in.
Which like
yeah.
I love being on a team and doing team dynamics, but when I'm at the gym, I'm the opposite. I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm pissed off. This is me
Yeah.
venting all of my anger. Leave me
Yeah, I
alone.
got music going. I got my own thing happening.
No music. Well, they have music going for you.
Yeah, they do. Jackie
got
wants me to go
You
Orange
put headphones
Theory,
and they
but
slap them right out of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you listen to the
Just
orange.
choke you
Yeah.
unconscious. Back to the gray zone with you.
I'm gonna send you to the black zone.
yeah, Jackie wants me to go Orange Theory with her, but I was like, that's too much cardio for me.
I hate cardio.
Well,
It doesn't-
I'm trying to like put on.
Just
mass.
makes me think of Orange Julius.
So if I'm trying
I
to-
would much rather have eaten an
I'm
Orange
trying to
Julius.
gain
True.
weight.
Just saying.
When you're
Run on
done,
the
do you
treadmill.
get an orange Julius? They hand
Yeah,
it to
they
you?
give you an orange.
Can I work out at an Orange Julius?
Yeah, dude.
As long as you get that little band.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Do they track you get like a Fitbit at Orange Julius?
See your sugar intake.
Yeah, they
How
call
much
it
you're sucking down?
they call it a fat bit. So what are you guys doing this week?
We're doing so.
Hammering away,
we're filming
man.
this obviously. So this is we're
Yeah,
shooting this on
really.
Monday.
Just
so
in case you were
when
wondering.
we describe
not doing this for
what's
fun.
going on this week. Tomorrow, so Tuesday, we're doing the like an extra life kind of reminder stream because the hoodies and the beanies are back in stock.
Oh, okay. Is that in the afternoon?
And 10 a.m. So in the morning.
I thought we were filming Fishing Jamboree tomorrow morning.
Oh, are we?
I think it was on the
You and
I
I
don't
both
know.
calendar.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe.
I mean, we're definitely filming it this week.
Minecraft Fishing
this guy's
Jamboree
in
at
it.
10:30
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
tomorrow.
10:30.
So,
Yeah,
that's-
then you have a Let's Watch with Hitman.
With Hitman, he's coming in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's
Mr. Hit,
Okay.
it's coming in.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Sermon.
Oh, it's Hitman Christmas is what it says. It's on the calendar.
There you go.
It's Hitman Christmas.
Thank you for also reminding me to take your calendar off of my calendars because it's been on there since I was managing Achievement.
Yeah,
and
you
I
don't-
still see Jeff's updates. I'm like,
don't need
I don't
my
have a
calendar.
doctor's. Oh, Jeff.
Weird. She's tracking you.
I am.
Yeah,
Saw when you went to New York. I was like, oh,
Weird.
interesting.
keeping tabs, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Big Lindsay move, outing herself though.
Yeah.
She's in that find a friends thing.
Yeah.
That Jeff
No, I
is
want
doing.
him to know.
What are you doing this week, Jeffrey?
I don't know. Last week was my bad week.
Yeah.
Where I just had like a shitload of stuff due and done and stressful stuff, and stressful like executive type shit. And then we had the big company all hands, which I had to do, which
You love doing.
You were great.
I'm so. Shut up! You don't know. You weren't there. You'll never. I mean, yeah. And
Probably
then I had to do
were
the
great,
Christmas
though.
party thing.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
This week is kind of easy for me. I think.
Yeah.
Like I came in this morning and the irony of being the executive creative director is that the creative direction stuff I tend to have time to do at home at night if I have any energy left over. Most of the day is taken up with meetings about processes and other things. But this morning I didn't have any meetings, so I came in and I watched Fan Service.
Nice.
Yeah, watched the latest episode of Fan Service.
How was it?
What anime did they talk about?
They're talking about an anime called Returners, Reducers,
DxD High
Rerunners.
School.
Yeah, Redux. Yeah.
It was like I think an Amazon show maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
interesting.
There was a discussion about how the Amazon anime is good but doesn't get any love. Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and I haven't finished it. They're talking about some other stuff too.
What shows are you watching, Jeff?
Fuck. Well, let me tell you.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay.
Brace yourselves.
This week is the season finale of the best show on television,
Here, I'm gonna get some water. Sit down.
Is
Good places next year.
Temptation Island. New season of Temptation Island. Final episode this week. The fucking dipshit ginger guy is gonna propose to his girlfriend, who he thinks is still his girlfriend, but she is getting that new dick, and she is not interested in him.
Damn.
That's gonna be.
You gotta watch out for new
That's
dick.
gonna be an awesome,
You know what I'm saying?
awesome episode because there was a 2 episodes ago, he got to see her like rolling around in bed with a dude, and he cried in the shower for the most hilarious 5 minutes. Just like dude just crying in the shower, heading on the wall. It was fucking hilarious. So I want to see that guy lose his shit. I want to see it go poorly for him.
Nice.
And I'm watching Love Island UK new season 5 finally came out. So on Hulu, you know, it doesn't air live.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah. Unless you get.
And-
It airs live if you have live Hulu, right?
US does, not UK. You get it syndicated.
Live Hulu
So
is pricey.
So this summer's,
Yeah,
you know what? I don't have to pay for it. Emily does, so I get access to her live Hulu. But yeah, so Love Island UK season 5 is fucking tremendous. Also, Love Island Australia season 1 just hit. So as soon as I'm done with the 50 episodes of UK, I'm headed straight into
sorry.
Love Island Australia, which I've seen some of when I was over in England. It's phenomenal. Other than that, what's out?
Just like
Good Place. I'm a little behind
Good
on.
Place is wrapping up. This season is
Another half season. They're
kind
done.
of F for me because there's a lot of focus on the newer characters.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
I don't know if I like or don't like his direct materials.
I haven't started
How
it
far into it are you?
I'm caught up.
Is that Golden
really?
Compass
Yeah.
or what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golden Compass. Okay.
So I mean, it's produced well. I
like
was like,
it.
I don't know. We'll see.
I like it.
Watchmen's fucking fantastic.
I need to watch
I
Watchmen.
finished the first episode of Watchmen.
That ended, right? Yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. I have like half the season to watch, but yeah.
Yeah. It really
ended.
like tells a story and then really like expands it and then brings it all back together.
Lou Gossett Jr. shows up. It's like, oh shit, look at him.
Fucking Iron Eagle.
That's like 8 episodes, 9 episodes.
Yes, I believe it's
That's
8.
8. His Dark Materials is also, they're both HBO shows. That's 8. Mandalorian is
Mandalorian's on
Mandal-
episode
8 or 9?
6.
It's gonna be 8.
Six
It's got
just came out.
episodes coming out on Wednesday instead of Friday this week because
Right.
of the movie. So it comes out on Wednesday, and
finale's
then the
next
last one is
Friday.
next Friday.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Away. Away creates thoughtful products built for the way modern travelers see the world. They started with the perfect suitcase, and now they offer a range of essentials, all of which will make your travels more seamless. Whoever said it's all about the journey has never traveled during the holidays. It's the most stressful, craziest time to hit the road, but Away's products are designed to work and fit together, making travel smoother for the holidays and beyond. I got some holiday traveling coming up, and it's not easy with 2 kids. But I love my Away suitcase. It's nice. It's spacious, but very like compartmentalized. Has a really convenient way so you can put everything in a certain spot. You know where everything is. There's just tons of little like meaningful compartments. Got the little battery built in. It pops right out, so you can put it on the. You can still put the carry-on on the plane. It's the best suitcase I've ever owned. Hard shell, but flexible, so it'll fit in anywhere you need it. Everyone has a unique travel style, which is why Away offers a range of suitcases made of different materials like polycarbonate, aluminum, and durable nylon, a variety of colors, and 2 carry-on sizes. So, whoever you are and whatever you need to pack, gifts, comfy clothes, holiday treats, Away has luggage that works for how you travel. Away suitcases come with travel organization systems to keep everything organized, and they have a removable laundry bag because you don't want to mix your clean clothes with your dirty ones. This is crazy useful. I didn't think I needed a laundry bag in my suitcase, but I'm very neat. I like to separate my things. So usually I just kind of have like a layer of clothes where like the clean clothes goes here, and then there's like the jeans, and I'm like everything under the jeans are dirty. Don't have to with Away. Got the laundry bag, just put them right in there. Away products are designed to last a lifetime. If any part of your suitcase breaks, Away's standout customer service team will arrange to have it fixed or replaced. There's a 100-day trial on everything Away makes. Take the product out on the road and live with it, travel with it, get lost with it for 100 days. If you decide it's not for you, you can return any non-personalized item for a full refund during that period. No ifs, ands, or asterisks. Away offers free shipping and returns on any order within the contiguous US, Europe, Canada, and Australia. Traveling during the holiday is crazy, but getting Away can make every trip a lot more seamless. Visit awaytravel.com/offtopic to learn more. And if you're in the contiguous US, order by noon on December 19th for free expedited shipping and delivery by December 24th. For additional last-minute holiday shipping details, check out their website, awaytravel.com/offtopic. Again, that's free expedited shipping and delivery by December 24th. That's 12/24. For additional last-minute holiday shipping details, check out their website, awaytravel.com/offtopic.
Did you guys watch the Game Awards?
No.
No. Saw like
We were
highlights.
Jumanji.
Saw like the
Yeah, we saw Jumanji.
Yeah.
Have you guys played that Disco Elysium game?
No.
It won like every award and was nominated for
Didn't
every
win
award.
Game of the Year.
Is that the one with the chick
like
on the bike?
It's like a top-down like detective story, I think, with no combat. It's just all interactions. People fucking love it. It was,
Dude, Forest 2 got announced.
Yeah.
Sons,
Oh, yeah.
Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
We gotta check that one out.
That was a really fun game.
That was a fun series. Yeah.
you guys finally beat it, right?
Yeah.
How do you beat? You get off the island?
There's 2 options.
You take that boat and leave, right? It was a fucking perfectly good sailboat.
No, you have
a plane shows
There's
up?
a plane shows up, and you have the option to like crash it or not. So like if you crash it, I think somehow you like
I think you stay on the island.
you
if
like
crash
make them the next you. I don't remember even exactly what the hell it was. It was like good or bad, and we were and like I remember
we accidentally gooded
that we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
You have the option of like pushing a button, and somehow we fucked it up.
Okay.
And accidentally didn't make a crash. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and then you get off the island, and then you go on like a TV show, and then like your baby comes with you or something, or somehow someone turns. I remember
some
it was
kind of
you
weird
or-
shit. Yeah, there's definitely a talk show at the
Yeah,
end.
I remember that. But then
Oh yeah, it's your son because he's all messed up. That's right.
That's
the
right,
whole
yeah.
thing is like you saved him from the facility at the end. That's the
Yeah.
whole game you're looking for.
There was a facility on the island?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it turned into like a real like at the end like a cabin in the woods kind of
So
deal.
it's not just a bunch of cannibals?
No, it's like all science.
It's
Is how it
experiments and
ended.
shit.
Oh.
Like experiments and shit. And they were like,
Are the
you know,
cannibals the
implanting people and
experiments?
shit. I don't know. I don't think
Or are they
so. I
just-
think they were just like island
there?
people.
were they?
Well, just like the generic cannibals, certainly the monsters were like people they were fucking with. Like there was like the spider people and like all the kind of
I don't remember
freaks.
any of that.
but- Oh yeah, there was a bunch of just like freakish monsters. I don't know about the basic cannibal people because they were like pretty normal humans. I think.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe this is like them being nearby. That shit fucked them up. Who knows? It's
Maybe. Well, isn't like
weird.
Man, are you talking about the ending / spoilers? But you can choose whether or not to bring down another plane to trade places with them.
Yeah, we just said that.
Oh, okay,
I don't
sorry.
know where
That's
you
why
were.
I'm like wondering.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know why you're
Um,
wondering. We just talked about that
Well, if that's the case then.
seconds ago.
That burrito. I just put her memory.
Yeah,
Burrito. Taco.
it was a taco.
It was chorizo. It was delicious.
Yeah, let's get
Well,
it.
if
That'd be
I mean,
an insult to a burrito.
I mean, if you get a breakfast taco, it's got bean and cheese in it, and a tortilla.
I mean,
how is that different from just a burrito?
To me, a
with bean and
burrito
cheese?
is
It's the same
size
shit.
too, right? Like a burrito is huge.
Yeah.
Is it bigger?
A burrito's
To
huge.
me, I don't
Burrito,
know.
Yeah.
When I think burrito, I think like
you go to the store and you buy a flour tortilla, you buy a burrito tortilla or a taco tortilla.
Okay, so it's the
different
size
sizes,
is the defining
I mean,
factor.
I'm not gonna go on the record and say that's what it is. That's what it is to me. If someone says burrito, I expect a big fucking honker.
Yeah.
You okay? Did you get
What's up?
punched?
You tearing up?
No, so
on, little guy.
my allergies are triggering, but
Oh,
only on
no.
the right side. And I'm
He's
like,
getting all-
why?
I've
And
had
I'm
that
like,
happen
me?
before.
oh, he has cats. And so
That's it.
Oh,
just the right side of my face is
damn, dude.
freaking out
That's
right now with
Damn, the
allergies.
call out on Jack.
I can see
And I was
cat
like-
hair on Jack's jacket.
That's
right
probably
now,
a
too.
beard hair, actually.
jacket.
Like that's a beard hair.
I was like, why is it just
cat's
the right
beard
side of my
hair, though.
face? Usually it's the whole.
I thought he was tearing up about the plane crash thing that we were
Yeah.
talking about
That
that Lindsay
too.
wasn't
It's just a
listening
game.
to.
It's just a video.
Oh, yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Anything else cool get announced? I saw that the new Xbox looks neat.
Xbox
tall.
Series
It's
X.
It's just
Series
it's like
X.
a weirdo PC tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Looks like a
Apparently it's not as big as it looks though.
rectangular suppository.
Is what I hear.
Yeah.
It's not as like thick. And also you can put it on its side. Because everyone's immediate thing is
Good.
like, how the hell am I gonna put that in
'Cause
my
that- it will not fit
like,
my
entertainment
entertainment
shelf?
stand, yeah.
Because they're all small.
I'm
And
curious
then
how
they're
it
like,
will
oh,
fit
you
though,
can put
because
them
it's
on the
like
side.
I mean, like we've had like the VCR layout forever now. Like that's
Yeah.
you know the wide box that lays down flat, but it's like this was it's a big. It's a you know it's a square that's tall, so it's like but is it taller than a normal size?
It
Xbox?
still
It-
looks
it
like
looks
it,
fat.
but it's hard to tell. Not.
I mean, you can see the controller next to it in the image.
that's true.
So you get a sense of scale. But the controller's supposed to be smaller too.
The controller is actually the size of your head now. It's crazy.
You
It
could
scales
math
all
it
over
out.
the place.
They said
And
that
there's
they're,
there's another button on it.
They're slightly reducing
Share
the size of the controller to make it easier to hold.
Was it difficult?
Not for me. I think the Xbox One Pro controller is the
perfect.
best controller ever made.
Yeah, dude.
You feel like
With the
it
Elite.
is?
But what about the
Yeah.
Fortnite kids though? They gotta
Right,
hit
yeah.
those sick like builds.
Fredo, shut the hell up.
Yeah, go back to your sneezing.
And then crank some 90s.
Itchy eyes.
Hey, stop! It's really itchy right now.
Go cry some more. Enough out of you.
Take a Zyrtec and get out of
So
Did you see the speaking of Fortnite real quick? The Star Wars Fortnite
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
How
wild.
fucking cool is that?
They kill it.
what
with
was
stuff
it?
like that?
What was the event?
So everyone like dropped in, and then you know, all out of nowhere, like you know, ships started flying. Like Star Wars ships started flying in. They landed in a certain like docking area, and then like fucking character model J.J. Abrams came out, talked about Star Wars, and then showed like an exclusive clip.
Really?
And then everyone got lightsabers.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Like,
And the Millennium Falcon flew over.
I would like to have checked that out, but those goddamn Gems of War people
Oh, they really hammered you.
fucking trapped
That's
me.
pretty rad, man.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
So for those who don't know, Geoff got his own achievements.
well, it took so
they put in an achievement for Geoff.
the way it worked is it took me 4 years to get all the achievements in Gems of War, which is like a mobile game that was ported to the Xbox, so it has achievements, and I like it very much. Hundreds upon hundreds of hours to 1,000 point that game. I was even talking to Ray about it not too long ago, and he was like, "I don't know how you did it. I wouldn't do it. Touch it with a 10-foot pole." And according to Andrew Panton, there were only about 50 people in the world who had 1,000 pointed it, or it's actually like 1,650 or whatever who had 100%ed it. And then last week they tweeted that my watch was not done. They added one 100-point achievement called "Try This One, Geoff" or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's brutal. It's like more of a grind by itself than maybe all the other grind achievements together.
So what
It's
is it exactly?
So the achievement is to so there are characters in the game that are like cards, right?
Yeah.
There's like 700 characters in the game. I've got like 650. I got most of them. And you get them randomly through opening chests and shit. And there are different tiers from base to mythic, like legendary, epic, you know, along the way. And there is now a new mechanic where you can acquire medals in the game, and then you can use those medals to, you want an eye wash?
oh yeah.
You can. This is gonna sound boring. I'll try to be fast. Anyway, you can take medals. You can earn medals and then burn them on the character, and then based on how rare the medal is and what their level is, it gives them a permanent stat increase. You can do that 3 times: bronze, silver, gold medals. To make a medal, though, you have to collect 3. What are they called? Like bits. I don't remember the name of it. And to make those, you have to collect 3 tokens. So you need 9 tokens to essentially make 3 badges to make 1 medal.
Okay.
And I can get a token. I can get 2 to 3 tokens in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And you have to do that to 100 characters.
Wow.
So you got to burn minimum 300 medals on 100 characters to fully level those 3 characters up. But the characters, you can't burn the medals onto the characters until they're maxed out. And the only way to max them out is to take them to mythic level, which is in itself is very difficult. And you need to take to make it successful, the harder, the base trait of the character is how difficult it'll be to burn a medal. So if you have a low level character who you've made it up to mythic, you can use a fucking common medal and have a 100% chance to level from gold to bronze to silver. But if you have a base level mythic or legendary or elite, you might take that same medal and try to burn it, and it'll be there's a 3% chance it'll work. So you have to get rarer medals. It's fucking impossible. It's I'm gonna have to get 2,300 tokens at a minimum, and like I said, I get 2 to 3 every 20 minutes.
Wow.
So that's
A minimum of
not that
2,300,
bad.
and that's just to do that. Then it's going to cost $6 million and 6 million souls because you got to burn souls into each one.
Damn, dude.
And I have 150,000 souls. And that's a lot,
Damn.
I don't think I've made 6 million souls in the 4, 5, 6, probably 800 hours I played the game.
Lord.
But there are ways to boost those things. You just have to play
Man,
it.
they got you.
They got me hard. And
got you.
I've been checking out the forums for guides and stuff, and there's just a lot of people going I don't know who this fucking Geoff guy is, but I hate him. A lot of it's this dickhead. They just link my gamer tag, and people are like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Damn, dude.
I didn't ask for this,
That's harsh.
but I'm gonna do it.
Power.
But I think it's gonna take me 3 years, realistically, to do it.
That's wild.
Unless they release another way to get these tokens.
Well, they won't. They want you to keep playing.
cost-effective.
You keep talking about the damn game. Here you are right now talking
I
about
know.
it.
I think I can do it in 3 years
So what's the
Damn,
what's the
dude.
documentary gonna
of
be
playing
called?
every day.
Of
I've already
watching you
played.
train and
I already played this morning before I came
Gems
over
of
here while I
Geoff.
was watching fan service.
Damn, dude.
Jeffs of War.
Jeff's
So
a
it's
war. Yeah.
bad. It's real bad. It's really, really
What an
bad.
honor.
Since they released it, I've been playing at least an hour a day, and I have collected 8 medals in 10 days or something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Out of
300 minimum.
8 out of 300, dude?
It's got to be the right 300. It's probably
well on the
realistically,
way, man.
you probably need at least
It's like
400
2%,
medals,
man. You're
maybe
doing
more.
good.
Yeah.
That's not
Almost
bad.
there.
That's not bad.
That's just for the medals. Then you also have to level.
3 years right out of the park.
You also have to
Do
level
two
those
and a half.
characters up, and that's hard because the only way to level a character up is to get more copies of the character. And then, like you say, when you have 5, you can burn them to level a character up, or 10, or 50, depending on the rarity. Some of them, the lamest, most called common characters. The common characters, to get them from common to mythic, takes 100 characters, 100 versions of them you have to collect.
Dude, mobile
So there's a lot of
games-
those.
Mobile games are a grind.
So the schlubs take more.
Slubs take way more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do they have crossplay? Could you play it on your phone, which carries over your progress? Or?
Yes, but I started before, my account is before that was possible.
Yeah.
So I can't. I'm
Yeah,
stuck.
but maybe they'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
then if they made an achievement, you could be like, give a guy a break.
Well, what is
You
the
know,
Xbox
when
Play
you have
Anywhere
this,
stuff that's
dude.
coming out? Maybe not Play Anywhere. What's the name of the service? The Stadia version of Xbox?
Oh yeah, that would be cool if I could do that on my phone. or
what was
something.
it?
I have no clue.
Xbox Goo.
I don't know. I thought someone
It's
said
like
it.
go.
xCloud. Yeah.
Have you guys fucked around with Stadia at all?
No.
No.
I have a box.
We're replacing all
I
our
have it.
Xboxes with Stadia. So, because we
have
have lots of bandwidth we can use here at the office. And so
So
We got like,
like,
we
please
got like 6
don't
of them.
we're not allowed to
We'll fire
download
'em
games
up.
anymore, apparently, at our video game.
bog
job.
down
No,
the
it's
office.
okay. You just within reason, scheduling. You know.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
Yeah.
And can you believe
pissed
it? That
off quite a
Jack
few
held
people.
onto it, of all people.
We pissed off a few people because we used a lot of bandwidth at Achievement Hunter.
Which
And after 17 years of being a
yeah,
company now is an issue.
the same amount of bandwidth you guys have been using for the last 11 years.
Yeah. Anyway,
Don't know why it was suddenly an issue.
but that's it. That's
Or
making the
apparently,
sausages.
apparently it was always an issue that no one brought up to us ever.
Yeah.
Once at any point.
I just don't understand why I can't download 10 seasons of America's Next Top Model at work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were all watching Netflix at the time.
Bullshit.
Like 10 different shows.
I'm currently
that,
seeding
That had nothing to do
lots
with it.
and lots of torrents.
We
right
did
now.
immediately start talking about seeding.
Yeah.
We took it hard in the opposite direction, of course.
Yeah.
If someone lightly pushes in one direction, It's like
We
you know,
kick back the other way.
It's like
We get in our trucks.
a wrecking ball in the other
It
direction.
feels like we turn into Randy. We're like, oh, I thought this was a free country.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
America,
Sorry.
right?
All right, everybody, delete Master Chief and re-download it. 111 gigs. Fire it up.
Yep.
Well, that's one I'm watching. New season of South Park's real good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Watch
real
the-
show.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode. I haven't seen any of the season.
There was some. I already completely forgot what the hell it was about. I'm pretty sure it's got Jason Bateman in it.
Ozarka?
Christian
No.
Bale.
No. It's a new HBO show that I think premiered
By
last night.
Stephen King, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Is
that
that
shit
Jason
looks
Bateman?
awesome. Yes,
It's a
Jason
Stephen
Bateman.
King novel. It's a
Yeah.
series.
What's it
on
called?
HBO.
Like a-
I can't
I
remember.
don't know. It's like a mystery.
I saw it at the
horror.
beginning of the last episode of His Dark Materials that I watched. And I remember being like, that's awesome. Oh shit, because it's like next week. But then the episode I was watching was old. I was like, oh, that's today. And I just didn't get to it yet. But
Check it out.
It's not
Looks
Castle
promising.
Rock, is it?
no.
No. It's a whole.
That's
What is it?
Season 2
Who
of Castle
knows?
Rock came out, right?
Yes, it
Is it
did.
good? Do you watch
I
it?
usually like Stephen.
I fell off of the first season.
Yeah, same here. I didn't watch past very far into it.
I know Trevor's still watching it.
Yeah, he was boning about that.
Other than Star Wars, what movies are coming out
Stephen
soon?
King.
That's what we're
Cats.
The Outsider.
Cats comes out next Wednesday.
It's called The Outsider.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Okay.
Ponyboy
And it is Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Jason
Yeah.
Bateman and that other guy that's in everything now. The guy from Ready Player One.
Oh
What's his
yeah,
name? He's
Ben.
in it.
Not Ben Mickelson. Is that his name?
Not the kid.
Yeah.
The bad guy. Who's always a bad guy.
The Cats movie
Always.
comes out on Christmas.
You going?
Weird.
I think
Cancel the
I have to.
plan.
You gonna see cats or Little Women? It's
Dude, I'm actually going to see Little Women. That looks fantastic.
I will
why do
see-
they have to remake that movie every 10 years?
Because they
They have to.
can.
Yeah.
Remake that book into a new movie every 10 years.
Greta, what's her name?
Greta Thunberg?
Gerwig?
Greta Gerwig?
She's directed
I
it,
see what you
right?
did
I
there.
believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Attacker.
Cats look so awkward and frightening,
Yeah, it does.
Someone.
and I'm
weird.
I
I'm
think that
excited to see
movie is
it.
going to be a huge financial success.
Oh,
Oh,
people
yeah.
will love
And
it.
it's going to make so
All the
much fucking
glitz and
money.
glamour
And it's going to
and-
make all the money in the world while everybody says, this is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
This is, why, how could you watch this? And it'll make
Well, that's what they
billions
said
of
about
dollars.
Avatar.
I know.
True.
I mean, honestly.
This is terrible. Who would watch
There's
this?
a.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just.
And it was like a
movie.
rehash
Everyone's like,
story.
Avatar's so good. I'm like, cool. Name 3 characters in that movie.
Avatar was
Jake
a
Scully.
sensory experience.
Jake
Avatar
Scully.
was like weird place to me.
Jake Sully.
Jake Sully.
Avatar and Weird Place were the same experience.
Blue chick.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana.
Zoe
and,
Saldana.
Which is her character name is
Zoe Saldana. And
Yeah.
the tree. The tree was cool.
Saint Augustine,
Dr. August.
Dr. Augustine.
Dr. Octopus.
Oh,
Actually,
Sam
no.
Worthington. He's a character.
Yeah. And then the tree.
You already said. You already
the,
said.
the tree
Jake,
was a
Jake
character.
Sully.
Got all burned up.
And then, what's her name?
Who's
Ripley.
Unstable guy.
Ripley's in it,
General.
right?
Sure, Ripley.
Oh,
Ripley.
Oh, right, yeah, and then General Robot Knife.
Yeah.
Isn't Ethan Suplee or Ethan Embry in it, or
Ethan
I got
Suplee,
one to
Ethan
play
Embry.
Keaton.
one of the Ethans?
Yeah, it's Ethan Embry's in it.
Ethan Embry. There you go. It's like 20 characters.
He didn't get it.
Talking about
He
cats
did.
though. Whenever the Cats
He looked the
trailer
part.
came out and the whole world was like, what is this nonsense? Every single musical theater nerd was like, I'm aware of this. Let me
Yeah.
tell you. And it's just like, it's not even that bizarre because that's what the musical is. It's just
Yeah,
this weirdo
it's a
musical
weird
about
fucking
cats
musical.
that Andrew Lloyd Webber
Yeah,
wrote.
It's just the way they
weird
walk. Like they do this thing where
CGI.
they move their shoulders while they're walking.
Yeah, like cats,
The,
Jack.
the musical itself is meant to be a musical that highlights dancing talent. That was kind of the mentality behind it. Is like, how can we translate the fluidity of dancing motion and like emotional impact through dance
Into a
into
cat.
a form? Well, that's what it was. Yeah, they were like into a physical form. Cats are very graceful
And they're trying to go
magical.
to cat heaven or whatever. They're trying to ascend.
Basically,
and-
yeah. It's like
Elise
literally-
explained it to me.
Is that what that's
recently.
about?
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to get banged.
I thought they were
thought
trying
the
to go
whole
to
idea-
hell.
There's-
I thought they were trying to
Well, they're
like,
in
have
heat.
sex, right?
There's songs about having sex, but
Yeah, they're-
usually it's like the Jellicle ball comes and there's like, it's not a sacrifice per se, but it kind of is. It's like one cat gets chosen to ascend, and that is
get
implied that
banged.
they like die.
No, you're talking about All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
That's
they
a great
do.
movie.
Everyone, good, bad,
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
You're
You be
going.
an evil dog and
You
you're
be a
going
little
to heaven.
Anyway, Cats the
Asshole of a
movie.
chihuahua. You're going to
Go
hell.
see it. I'll be seeing.
They're gonna need it.
What
Please
else
listen
is
to
out?
Jack. They need your help.
Knives Out is out. We talked about that.
I like
don't know if
that
we
a
talked about
lot.
it.
That
It's a
movie was
phenomenal
good.
movie.
Really good.
Fantastic movie.
I was saying.
I want to see more Daniel Craig.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I hope they make a sequel that's just like on his character.
Yeah.
Because like, please don't rehash the family's one and done.
Yeah.
But like that concept, you know, the way they structured it, and then like all the like infighting and everything like that. Just take him, man.
Well,
just throw him somewhere
Benoit
else.
Blanc is the Agatha
Benoit
Christie.
Blanc.
He's who's the one from Murder on the Orient Express?
Miss Marple?
No, the character, like the investigator. He's been in like 5 different
Hercule
movies.
Poirot?
Yeah, Poirot. Like, so he's been in a bunch of different stories. Same idea. Just take Benoit and put him into other movies.
Yeah,
See,
no,
that
for
was
sure.
the biggest surprise for me as an audience member watching that. When I saw the trailer, I was like, God, I do not want to hear Daniel Craig talk in this accent the whole movie. But I loved it. I fell in love with that character pretty much instantly.
It made his southern accent made Logan Lucky almost unwatchable for me, which is a pretty good movie actually. But in here, it was somehow just as bad, but somehow super endearing.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
also like that the movie was very self-aware, but the actors gave such passionate performances, especially the main character. I forget the actress's name.
I don't know her name either. She's
But
phenomenal. Though.
some of her like crying
Blade Runner.
scenes, like crying is hard
Yeah.
already enough, and she really gave it.
Yeah, apparently Jamie Lee Curtis had so much fun working on the movie, she just would hang around set. It's like stuff she didn't need to be in, but she would show up on set and be like, I'm just going to stay here. And so they started dropping her in extra scenes. Cause
She was a bitch.
Yeah, she was
awesome.
great.
She was.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
also
all the characters were amazing.
Yeah.
is it just
Her
me or
husband.
is Don Johnson better looking as an old guy than he was when he was young?
The answer
Good.
no.
He was kind of like
I mean, the answer is no. He's not.
Me.
Nah,
He looked
he-
fine, but he was
handsome man.
he was
He
a
looked
pretty attractive dude.
distinguished.
Yeah.
We left the movie and I was talking about Don Johnson and she had no idea who that was.
Dude,
was like,
freaking
oh.
Tin
He's in,
Cup.
he's
man.
in Watchmen
great.
too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Don
That's
Johnson's
what I said.
like
She went,
in
oh,
a
that
bunch
guy.
of shit now.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in that
Well,
one.
then you mentioned
Well,
the
yes,
Sunny episode
that movie,
about Don Johnson.
Watchmen.
I meant that one episode of Watchmen.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
So,
Well, you know.
anyway.
And the kid from It.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Finn Wolfhard.
Finn Wolfhard.
Dude's in
He's a
everything.
Weird
Yeah, yeah,
character.
Dude, Ghostbusters trailer, hell yeah. I'm excited for
That
that.
looks awesome. I like the tone of the
Well,
movie.
no, Finn wasn't in. That wasn't Finn.
That was a
No,
different.
Finn's in
Out.
Ghostbusters.
No, we were talking about Knives Out.
Oh.
It was
It's the other kid.
brother,
Yeah.
Georgie's brother.
Yes.
Yep.
He was the alt-right kid.
Bill. Bill.
Oh, yeah, shit,
Yeah,
it
he was.
was.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that, but yeah, totally.
He's
Stranger Things is Finn, right?
Middle
Yes.
school Nazi.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he was in Stranger. Is he in Stranger Things as well? No.
No,
No.
Just
No.
yeah.
Just
He's just
She was
Bill
talking about
and-
Finn in Stranger
Bill
Things.
and it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, yeah. But yeah, Finn Wolfhard's having a good year.
It's been a good life.
yeah.
Yeah.
A good couple years.
All
Yeah.
right.
That Ghostbusters trailer, though, whew, I'm excited for it. Looks good.
How was your year, Jack?
Pretty good. Again,
gonna-
the world itself is on fire and melting. But personal level, things went going pretty good. Pretty good. You know, I'm now the most senior person at Achievement Hunter, so that's convenient.
Dude, I love the dynamic that is formed
Come
between
back,
you and Fiona.
Oh, yeah.
Not even like the joking like parent-child relationship, but like for example, this morning Fiona came in and was talking to Trevor and Alfredo, and that's usually the gravitation group is those three, and they'll talk about memes and stuff
The
and
kids,
vibe
yeah.
off each other. Yeah. So then Jack's behind me, and Fiona comes over and starts showing him memes like, Jack, check this out. Okay, what's happening here? Is this guy does this, and then this was from this video.
Yeah. It's like,
Yes.
all right. Yeah, I've definitely taken on a parental role with Fiona, which has been pretty interesting. But like I've said it before, it feels like there's a very much a generation gap between her and me. And
Dude,
it's just the
I
first
feel
time
that
I've
with her.
encountered
I'm
that.
like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So,
but
You guys are all old and lame.
yeah.
Jack does
You're
a
not young
really
and
good
up the
job of
streets like
like
me and Fiona.
Jack knows
fitting.
what.
Yeah, them young streets.
I'm younger than all you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, you do a good job of like, I would say just fitting in because like I
Thank
remember
you.
during the holiday party, there was a bunch of like line dance music that was playing,
God.
and Fiona, Lewis, and I were like, bro, what is this shit? And then
White
TLC,
people.
Hell yeah.
TLC
Yeah.
started playing, so we all started jamming out, and there was like a circle of like 5 of us. They're all different ethnicities, and we're like dancing around. And then Jack, white as hell, comes in. He's like, "Yeah!" And then we all just started pointing at Jack and like hyping
Was this
Jack
at the Christmas
up.
party?
Yeah.
I guess I left too early.
It's
Yeah.
even better
No, it
because
was-
Jack
it
is
was no
wearing his
scrubs.
sweater.
It was no scrubs, and then like Jack jumped in with his
fucking
fucking
no
Christmas
scrubs,
sweater, and then we all started hyping Jack up. It was
One of
fun.
Scrubs.
good.
Scrubs guy can't
That was
get
a-
no love from
That was a
me.
fun, genuine moment that I really
was fun.
enjoyed.
That's amazing.
So
I asked Fiona if she ever wanted to go, because talk about line dancing, she was like, I've never been a part of a line dance. I don't want to do it.
So
I'll
you're
watch
to
from
like the
afar.
bull riding.
I was
the
like,
mechanical
let me
bull.
take
got a
you to like
broken
the
spoke.
Fort Worth stockyards
Oh,
during
man.
a rodeo or something. And she's like, I don't think I could go. I'm like, what if I infiltrate and just have a camera and a little microphone? I'm like, Fiona, this is what happens when you're in the South. That's what we do.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Omen. You may know we just wrapped up 10 live streams with Omen by HP and talked about the Omen Command Center. Check out our past live streams on VOD on the Let's Play YouTube channel. We played all kinds of games. We did PUBG. I know we just did Minecraft recently. Omen Command Center helps you get rewarded for playing games you love, improving your skills, and more. The Omen Command Center presents new challenges. If you complete them, you can win all sorts of prizes. Our latest challenge, still going right now, is to play Minecraft for 30 minutes, and you get a $10 gift card to the RT store. Omen Command Center has easy redemption process for getting your prizes. Quick status view so you can stay up to date with your progress and never miss an update. Simple navigation so you can pick your favorite challenges based on pricing, areas of interest, or time left, and more. Other Omen Command Center capabilities include a launcher that lets you launch games from multiple gaming platforms, awareness of your gameplay time and consumption, and game coaching to improve your performance. Download the Omen Command Center at www.omen.com/OCC. Thanks, Omen, for sponsoring this episode of Off Topic and for believing in Let's Play and Achievement Hunter in general. And we're not very good at games.
I'm going to Age Live in March. That's going to be lots of fun. Do that.
Yeah, you can still get tickets, right?
Yeah, tickets
Some of the-
Seattle's almost sold out.
I think Seattle's almost sold out, or maybe
LA's
it is. I don't
LA's
know.
doing really well.
San Francisco,
San Francisco needs to catch up.
Bay
Yeah.
Area. Where the fuck you guys at, bro?
Yeah.
Like, get in there. Look, don't mind them. Just get hyphy with it. Have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Hyphy.
Just ghost ride the whip a little bit on your way there. Enjoy yourself.
Alfredo, white kids aren't hyphy. MC Lars taught me that.
Look, you can be hyphy if you want to.
Oh, awesome.
It doesn't matter.
Finally.
You can leave your friends behind. Yeah, so it's going to be lots of fun. Check it out. Tickets on sale now. Still, I think VIP sold out everywhere, but the general tickets are available. And it's going to be lots and lots of fun. It's going to be a good show. And
Oh
so,
shit, I might bring my I'll bring my G-Ma. Grandma.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
San
To
Fran?
Age Live?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's she's loud. She says whatever's on her mind.
Awesome.
She play video games?
Yeah,
Put her on
for
stage.
that.
Nobody told Alfredo he's not
No.
going to that one, did they?
Yeah.
Was
well,
she
I'll
always
bring her to
like
the other one.
Has she always been like, pretty bluntly honest about stuff?
Has she always been a
Like,
grandma?
as with age?
Yeah, I mean like at high school. Yeah, she always
Grandma
been
at birth,
grandma.
yeah.
I remember in high school, I had a dinner. I had a bunch of my friends over, and then and Tim as well. And then she sat
A
down.
bunch of my friends and Tim.
And Tim. She sat
Well,
down.
that's
She
a
started.
partner.
She started like,
Damn, dude.
feeding everybody like lumpia and everything because she loves to cook. And she was like, "Oh, you're Chinese. You're Asian. You're Chinese. You're white." And she's like pointing right at
spit
Tim.
at
She's
him.
like, "You're white, Tim. You're so white." And then she's that person where she just says whatever the hell's on her
You can see
mind.
color.
Yeah, she sees it.
She says what she sees.
Yeah.
This table is brown. That TV is on.
I only ask because I've mentioned it before, but I feel like in life, as you get older, you start giving way less of a fuck about stuff. So
Yeah.
usually older people are like, let me tell you exactly how I feel. But then at a certain point, you're too honest. And you're like, oh, you got to back it up. Like 80-year-old racist stuff, let's not say that.
That's my
Don't-
grandma. I'll call her. She'll be like, what'd you do this week? She's like, oh, so my boyfriend came over and we had so much fun together. And I'm like,
Like,
stop.
alright.
Like, that's the line. Try. I get it.
They're
Y'all
playing
have,
board games.
y'all
Give Larry
did some
some
things.
suggestions.
I'm not,
That's
I don't need to know,
Damn,
G-Ma.
dude.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We have
Damn.
fun.
She's wilding out.
My
She
grandfather,
walls out.
may he enjoy the afterlife if it exists, at one point pulled my cousin aside pretty closely before passing and bragged about how he didn't need Viagra still. And we were like, all right, see you later. Thanks,
Dude,
Grandpa.
that's something to be like proud of.
Yeah. You can-
That old.
right.
Still
Old man with a working cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Colonel Tuggy
See
could
Megyn
still
Kelly and
salute.
boop.
Colonel
Right
Tug.
Tell you what.
Damn. Wow.
Colonel.
Raising that flagpole.
Every, no half-mast here.
Old glory. Gross.
What happened? I just want to get some water.
We started talking about
Sorry.
being
Yeah.
old.
I walked
It's
off,
fine.
and as I was leaving, I heard the final revelation of like, oh, that's why Jack's so happy that you got the promotion because he's number
senior
one
guy.
now.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I heard that. I'm like, that makes sense.
That's it. That's why I'm so perky right
I
now.
will say, talk about Jack at the party.
Strutting his step.
Mixing and mingling.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack's always been very, very
Jack
good
was
at
not doing
adapting.
this at the party.
You didn't see how drunk he
He was
got.
not
Yeah,
doing that.
A lot of this. A lot of shimmying. Yeah.
That's
Those
it.
bedroom
Lots of
eyes.
dancing like a cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You should have been in
Jesus.
Cats. It's bullshit.
Oh.
Bullshit. But Jack is very good at adapting to whatever like the room feel is, I guess. Like,
Okay.
We say you're very good at networking, and I hate shit
Yes.
like that. I can't do that. I'm already so socially awkward. But you're very good at like, hey, I'm at this gathering. Like, what do you do? Let me find out what
I'm
you're
good at
about.
that.
Let's
I hate that,
bond. Yeah.
I
Something
don't want
like
to talk
that.
to people.
Oh,
then-
that
but
was
then-
that.
but
Oh,
then-
that was it. Okay,
that's
I was waiting
Like,
for
oh,
it.
But then,
I'm like, that's pretty
And now
Jack.
you say
Okay.
something nice about Lindsay.
Yeah,
but then you went to
Then we snapped.
the Orange Club though.
that's true. You were fist bumping.
I
with
fist
Karen.
bumped-
Yeah, Orange
Fucking
Theory.
Camel Lady.
So-
He's over there like pedaling away, like, yeah, get it.
He got his Peloton.
Breaking out of your
making,
shell.
making his vlog.
Yeah,
Do you-
were you overlooking a mountain? As you're like
I'm
pedaling?
gonna cut a year-long trailer together of me using the Peloton to give it to Emily.
Dude.
Like, thank you for giving me this opportunity to get
What-
hotter for you.
What Aviation Gin did with that was like the most genius thing ever. Do you see that?
No.
So the Peloton ad came out, and it's like this. So for those of you who don't know, Peloton is a very expensive stationary bike.
It's like $2,000.
It's for
Like, this is
people.
like three
It's for
for the
people
good
who
one.
want to work out but are too rich to go to the gym,
Yeah.
but not rich enough to have their own home gym.
And so,
But they do have like a GTA luxury apartment. And
Yeah.
apparently
Yeah.
the only thing in the room is
Overlooking
this
Beverly
bike in
Hills.
the middle of the living room.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like,
there's this
like a
commercial
forest of perfect
where
fir
if
trees.
this woman gets a Peloton for Christmas, she's like, "Oh, honey, you bought me a Peloton."
This woman who's already in incredible shape,
yeah,
by the way.
And so, but she has this look on her face like she's kind of frightened by it. And then she like decides she starts making this vlog of like her like spending the year with the Peloton. Like, oh, it's 6 a.m. Time to get on the Peloton. I gotta look better. And then at the end of it is like her and her husband watching this video of her using this bike.
Yeah, what she got him the next Christmas was a video that she made of her journey using the Peloton.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like super tone deaf in a lot of different directions.
She went from like 8% body fat to 7% body
It
fat.
comes across
It
comes across
she's
as
already in
being,
super good shape.
it comes across as being oddly misogynistic, and I don't think it's
Yeah.
I don't think that was
Sounds
the intent.
No.
Terrible.
I think it's just tone deaf
Yeah,
and
tone
weird
deaf
in a
is
lot
the
of
right
ways.
phrase.
Yeah, and so that commercial hit. 9 days later, there was a commercial for Aviation Gin, which is Ryan Reynolds' gin. And it's that woman. It's the woman from the Peloton commercial, just looking forward to kind of like just like zoning out, and then it cuts to like two of her friends like looking at her like, and then she like sips on this thing. She goes, "Oh, this is really smooth." Like, "Oh yeah, that's really smooth. That's really good." And then it's okay, and then they all drink, and so they drink and they set it down, and the girl in the middle starts chugging it and puts it down, and her friend's like, "Oh, it's gonna be that kind of night," and then slides her another one. She's like, "Oh yeah, thanks." Okay, and then it cuts to black. It says Aviation Jenny, her friend. Her friend's like, "Wow, you look really good right now."
It's pretty funny.
It's so well done.
It's
like,
pretty
damn, that's-
amazing that they were able to take and create a viral for television commercial and turn it around and have it on the air in less than 9 days.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's pretty impressive.
that was
Apparently,
Ryan
it started with
Reynolds?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't
Apparently,
even-
Ryan Reynolds saw that commercial and was going to send her a year's worth of gin, and then it blew up into something bigger, which is awesome. I love viral stuff like that. Like when it's like someone jumps on something, pounces
Just
on it,
how
makes it
quickly they
happen.
were able to make it all happen is really impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, almost to the point where you think it had to be coordinated ahead of time. Obviously, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But just cool to see. Like Rooster Teeth doesn't move that fast anymore. You know?
Not anymore.
But Ryan Reynolds does have majority shares in Peloton.
Yeah, it's true.
that might be true.
It's Ryan Reynolds and South Park are the only things that can happen so
No
quickly.
shit, dude.
So anyway,
I dribbled.
so Aviation Gin. This episode brought to you by Aviation Gin.
And Orange Theory,
what's the movie? I don't
Star
know
Wars,
when it comes out. Yeah.
Godfather.
That Ryan Reynolds
Little
was
Women.
talking about. Where he said it was the best movie he's ever worked on, and he's like, "That's saying something because I made Deadpool, and I love this. It's a trailer's already come out for it. I can't remember.
well,
It's
he's
Free Guy?
Free Guy?
insane. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
Oh, the Lannon movie.
Lannon
the
movie.
Laserbeam movie.
The Lannon
Damn,
Jacksepticeye movie.
Damn, dude.
PewDiePie movie.
He's also got a new movie coming out on Netflix, right? Called Underground or Under something. Ryan Reynolds.
Under
Underwater.
something. Under something.
Underwater.
Underwater looks
Underwater looks
interesting.
awesome.
That does look awesome.
Looks
Water.
smarter than
It's
Amy.
fucking scary.
You got another meeting yet?
You trying to get rid of me?
No.
Oh, he's trying to get rid of
you were
us.
phoning.
He's
so
like,
I was
he
gonna look
looking-
up
oh,
this
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah,
I was gonna look up this Ryan Reynolds
He was
movie.
looking for an excuse. He's
Yeah,
like,
please.
oh,
What can I
Yo,
use
Carol's
right
calling
now?"
me. We gotta get orange.
We gotta hit that.
Help,
that Peloton.
Carol? Yeah, no.
She saw him going blue.
So high, so high.
Jeff, you're blue. It's like, I gotta
Underground. 6 Underground. That's his new movie.
6 Underground. Did you hear the rumors
that-
that people are saying Steve Trevor from Wonder Woman might be the next Green Lantern? Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird. Did
Is
that
is
ever happen canonically?
No.
Oh.
What's his name?
It's
Chris Pine?
Hal.
Star Trek.
Chris Pine is the actor, but
He's your biggest crush, aside from Zac Efron.
That was
How do you
years
not remember
ago.
his
That
name?
was years
Oh my
ago,
God.
man.
I don't know who you are anymore. Right.
Dude, people got buff and he got left behind.
But yeah,
okay?
there's a theory that he might like because something happens. The Wonder Woman 84.
Well, I'll tell you, he
came
blew
out.
up. That's what happened.
Yeah, but now he's back,
He
so
blew
who
up.
fucking cares anymore?
Who knows,
It immediately
man?
pulled away
Yeah,
all
but how?
emotional resonance in the
How?
first movie.
We don't know. Could be a twin.
Maybe with the power of green.
Yeah, he flew that plane pretty high up, right
true.
into the Lantern Corps.
That'd just be weird though.
Would it though? Would it?
I don't know.
Hal Jordan.
Sit on that.
Hal
Hal Jordan's not the
Hal
only
Jordan's
one,
not the only
man.
Green
I
Lantern.
know he's not,
Calm
but
down,
like
dude.
how, like DC.
Why
like,
you always
it's
got?
so all
Why
over
the
the
Green
place.
Lantern always got to be white for you? Okay, there are
That's
other
my
colors.
Green Lantern.
There are other colors.
All right.
Okay.
Not my Green Lantern.
What would your grandma say?
The suit's green.
He's green.
Okay.
She'd be like, Green Lantern, you're no green, you're white.
Yeah, you're not green.
You're too white, Green Man.
Yeah.
we
I'm
were.
not a white.
We started the. It's just something that stuck so like. I don't know, just stood out in my brain, and especially because it was Ryan. I mentioned this to Alfredo. We started the GTA heist last week.
Oh, the Diamond Casino job or whatever,
It
yeah.
came out, and
I learned how to fly.
it's like this group like approaches Lester, and they're like, "We want you to rob the casino for us," and blah 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 blah. And it was just so out of nowhere, and Ryan's just so damn white that like it's like like an Asian organization or like a bunch of like Asian people, and like as they're walking up the cutscene, Ryan just goes, "Here come the Asians!" And I was just like, "Why did you say it like that? Like,
Why?
it's just so
We're
weird."
like, yeah, here they come.
They're Asian.
So accusatory.
You know?
Yes,
No, it wasn't an accusatory.
excited?
It was it was almost like, "Here they come."
Like,
but
Well,
it's like, yeah, they're Asian, right?
I think that says that says a lot about Ryan. And we had
so funny.
another weird little Ryan tell the other day.
Oh Lord.
When I was in the achievement office with you guys, we were talking TikTok. And Ryan goes, "I don't understand why you like TikTok so much. I mean, like,
Oh,
my
yeah,
TikTok,
oh, yeah.
it's just a bunch of alt-right, white-powered, racist stuff." I was like, it's custom to how you watch stuff.
Yeah.
Look at my TikTok. It's just guys getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah, you were like, "Not for me, Ryan. It's people falling downstairs and getting hit in the nuts." And he goes, "I want that."
I'm like, stop liking all the racist
Yeah,
shit.
you gotta
dude.
stop liking it. And then he played dumb. Like,
Oh, dude.
He was like, "Oh."
he went there on to me.
Do people still
Now
do
you have.
coke or?
Dude, there was an Alex Jones article in the. Speaking of alt-right racist, there's an Alex Jones article saying he's basically breaking down right now, and like the Infowars may be going under due to all the show Sandy Hook.
No.
I weep.
Which would be awesome because
No,
fuck that
he's
guy.
gonna rise like a phoenix from the ashes.
I've been watching that
Oh, it's
piece
Paul-
of shit
Paul-
since the
That
late
fucker is
90s.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Paul,
I think I started-
right now.
He was on fucking public access in Austin.
Alex Jones was like a beloved Austin joke.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
I was like, oh, there's Alex Jones. I saw him in an Austin Ice Baths game.
Gus and I would get fucking hammered, and we would watch Channel 15, which is public access. This is like 97 to like 2000. And we would watch the old Biddy show, and we'd watch the show with no name, and we would watch Alex Jones. And you would just watch him and laugh.
Yep. I'm like, look at that dumbass. You get all red and excited.
I remember you guys
Now he's
talking
an
about it when
advisor
I
to the
first
president.
moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
jokes
what-
are funny when they stay jokes.
What was the name of that, or what was that thing he went to where they broke in and it was like they lit an owl on fire? It was like there was some like he did like an investigative
harsh.
thing where it was like there's like supposedly it's like all these super rich people get together and like it's like a Illuminati type bullshit where they have an owl and they light it on
Pizzagate.
fire.
That's Pizzagate.
I mean, I gotta look this up because that was like the big thing. Is like, ooh, look at this moron like interviewing
That's
people
the
around
Tridelt
town.
sorority.
Yeah, but then you see like his workout
familiar.
routine,
Alex Jones,
his before and after
owl
for his
on
supplement where he
fire.
became red.
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian
that's it.
Grove.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Tyler was a
But
part
that's
of that.
like
Yeah,
Bohemian
he
Grove.
signed
That
up.
was a little too quick, Tyler. That was a little too quick.
Tyler's like,
But
Yeah.
Bohemian
Tyler was
Grove
on that.
is a conservative organization, isn't it? Also in
That's
San
what they
Francisco.
want you to think.
Bohemian
Well,
Grove's
that's
in your neck of the woods.
Alex,
That's in San
Alex
Francisco.
Jones was
Yeah, they're trying to take
super-
it back.
Like Alex Jones wasn't a Republican for a
Yeah.
long time. Like so cremation of care is where
Yeah.
they burn a like a what is it? It's like an owl and like an effigy of an
effigy.
owl.
That place
Okay,
is
well, that's
weird.
different. You kept saying burn an owl.
I watched
Oh, sorry.
Damn,
sorry.
you just
Yeah.
kept saying it. I'm like, this
I
is
watched
crazy. Oh yeah.
I watched the documentary on Bohemian Grove recently.
Yeah,
It's,
what statue of an owl?
It's definitely a weird thing, but it was like Alex Jones like
It's kind
trying
of
to
gay
sneak into
too.
it. Is
Like it is kind of like.
well, if you
it's
say
like,
it's kind of gay, then I'm gonna like it.
well,
then
no,
that
it's
makes
like
sense
it's like
why
a
it's in San
bunch of it's like a
Francisco.
bunch of rich, like I think mostly conservative, but maybe not, but a bunch of rich political dudes, they get together in the woods and go camping and play pranks on each other, and there's no girls allowed.
That's kind of like adorable.
Yeah. And a lot of like dudes naked and
cute.
Okay.
They're like, Ben was sleeping last night, so we stuck
Here's the
up.
wiki for it. Okay, Bohemian Grove is a restricted 2,700-acre campground in Monte Rio, California, United States, belonging to a private San Francisco-based gentlemen's club known as the Bohemian Club. In mid-July each year, Bohemian Grove hosts a more than 2-week encampment of some of the most prominent men in the world.
there's a pretty
About to
good
walk in
article
there
you
like,
can
I'm
read from a
prominent.
journalist who infiltrated it and blogged like the whole thing while
Yeah.
he was there. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they just get like, the point of it is to get embarrassing drunk.
Nice.
And just super hammered, and there's no phones, there's no recording
Fiddle
equipment
with
or
each
anything.
other's
So it's
buttholes.
like it's where rich ass dudes can get drunk and touch each other or whatever they want to do without fear of reprisal.
So it's eyes
from
wide
their
shut,
constituents.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like,
Yeah.
Jerry fell asleep last night. We stuck bananas up his ass.
We stuck the banana up his ass to lube him, and then we stuck Carl up his ass. And Sandy up his ass.
I'm
Gary
having
took a
such, like,
turn.
an
Brought the
emotional
pony in.
internal struggle right now. I'm like, that sounds really nice and like, or like,
Does it?
you know, freeing to them. But at the same time, I'm like,
Yeah, they're probably like eating kids though.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Probably
Like-
cooking them
I
up.
think it's what Alex Yost is looking for.
I don't think it's that nefarious, but they do get.
You don't know, though.
sloppy
You haven't-
drunk,
you
I
haven't
think.
been there.
Well, I mean,
You
I
don't
read
know.
the.
You haven't been in one of those
thing.
tents?
Saw the little documentary. All right, I gotta go to a meeting. Thanks for.
There it was. See, I knew it.
Yeah, Chris.
I do. I have a 12:30.
Look at his phone. He saw it and he went, okay, there it
Make some
is.
more noise, please.
Yeah, I could knock that around.
Jesus Christ.
have fun finger popping each other's assholes.
You finger popping an asshole? Hang on, wait till he's like out of eye
There we
shot.
go.
Andy's
Wait,
gone.
no, hang on, I can still see him.
Mike's in the booth.
When do you
punching
think we'll
himself in
see
the
him
air.
again?
All right, Jack, you're number one again.
All right. I was like, I felt weaker, and it's less important while he was here. Now I feel much more important.
Powerful.
I will wield my senior.
It was weird. The second that Geoff left the office for the first time, to go do his new thing, Jack stood up and said, "I'm in charge now." Ripped off a picture of Jeff's
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, Jack was behind it.
I just put my dick right on my desk.
Well, he didn't
Here
even
we
like
go.
say
Painting.
words. He just stood up and went. All right.
Chest out and everything.
Oh yeah. Started flipping shit over. God. Man, I Gavin-balled Gavin right in the forehead the other
dude,
day.
right in the head,
Awesome.
right? Like in
That was
the
great.
Noise.
Yeah. And then I did
Big old thump.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna throw another moonball for the rest of the year because that was like a perfect way to end
He
it.
was like, "That's perfect."
And then I was like, fuck it. And I threw there's a lot of mat balls going. I'm like, I'll throw a mat ball. Threw it, almost sank it, almost hit the rim. Like it bounced off the rim. That would have been Gavin's head and then a shot from my
got
desk.
him right in the head.
It was
we really
awesome.
eased up on those map balls over the past couple months.
He was getting too much attention.
2020, ramp it up.
Yeah.
2020 ramp
2020.
it up.
2020 is Fiona Ball.
Oh God.
That's a trick shot.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
it's in
through the
another
ceiling.
room. Yeah.
Oh, I'll literally just open the other door and go.
Just whip it at her.
That's not how the.
It's got to bounce off a green wall.
That's not how that works.
Although
The other one's painted.
They just
Exactly.
repainted that wall to that weird shitty.
ugly color.
Yeah,
The
like
mint
Yeah,
green.
they were like, let's clean this room up and then make it ugly as shit.
yeah.
Yes.
So the support
the-
team
yeah.
painted their room, and it's like this ugly
now
green.
that
It's
they-
not
Again,
not
it's
achievement hunter
mint.
green.
Yeah.
Which is already ugly, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
like the
green is-
waiting room of like a dentist office. It's
Yeah.
just like
I
Yeah,
hate,
that's what it is.
I
Yeah.
hate pastels. Like, okay, like as an art form, cool.
Dude,
Use your
don't even
pastels, they're great.
start it.
I'm not gonna decorate or wear pastels. So I came in and saw that color and I was like, disgusting.
Damn.
Like, no. Which is
Did
funny,
not
that
like
exact color was what Iris's room was colored.
Oh, yeah?
And I was telling Michael, I'm like, God, I hate this color so much. I can't wait to get rid of it. We finally got rid of it. And then I came to work and it was there. I'm like, no, I escaped you. Why are you back?
You should not supply them with cupcakes anymore.
No.
Damn, dude.
or just salt the cupcakes. It's like put a
Oh,
little
damn.
like,
Or just poison them.
that's true.
That's rough.
Yeah, a little bit of rat
Just
poison
kick 'em.
every
Yeah.
day.
Just a little Clorox.
2020, man, ramp it up.
Yeah, ramp it up. Put some Epicac syrup in
Pranks.
it.
haha.
Dude, you
Want
would
some
have,
cyanide
you would
cupcakes?
have
Here you
that
go.
office fucking vomiting in 2 seconds. You Epicac those cupcakes.
Can you even buy Ipecac anymore? I don't know where you can get it.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Can you?
I'm pretty sure you can. Also, if you can't, just get whatever the fuck Jeremy used.
Oh, that acid stuff or whatever. Yeah,
Dude,
like Jeremy found
Larry's insides were outside in 1 second.
It's the stuff they coat the sour balls with. It was like, but it
Yeah.
was like refined. It
was like a powder.
Just that. Yeah, and he put it inside of an Oreo, and like Larry
extra
bit into it, and immediately started
I'm
gagging.
gonna need the name of that.
He volunteered for it. In case you're unfamiliar, it was like Oreo roulette,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Larry lost.
I think I played twice, and
Hard.
I got lucky both times. So.
I could poison the support room.
Stop talking. Okay.
I'm already so nervous about my food,
You mean
like
you
making
will.
people
Dude,
sick
she
anyways.
wears a fucking mask while she bakes.
I do. I wear
She
a
wears
mask,
the,
a hairnet.
the medical mask.
I have like
Oh.
gloves, like the rubber latex gloves, to make sure.
It's a little extreme.
Well,
I'll be honest.
People say that, but I don't want to risk it all, especially with a household of 2 children. I'm like, I wipe down everything. I
just
Clorox
don't
wipe
cough
it
on the
off, like,
food.
you know,
Yeah.
I
mean,
quarantine y'all upstairs.
I didn't even care anymore. Like I was eating somewhere the other day, and there was I think we had like queso, and there was a hair in the queso. I was like, oh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's me. I'm
It
just
would
like,
take
I don't.
forever.
Yeah.
Also,
That-
you'd carry even
It'd be
less
perfect
if you
to
have
get the
kids.
I was just
Yeah.
saying, that's
Yeah.
being a parent.
Shit.
You're like, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 5 animals in the house, and they all shed. There's just animal fur everywhere, and it's like whatever.
Dude,
Just
the
get
other
used to
day,
it.
we got I think P. Terry's, and usually even if people don't order fries, there'll be a couple of fries that show up, 3 or 4 little bags of fries. So I'm eating my burger and I'm standing near the door and I look in the trash and there's like what looks like an entirely full bag of fries.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the fries. I was like, what the fuck? Like it looked like someone just took a bag of fries out of the bag and just threw it in the trash
Yeah,
can.
it's like maybe someone picked up a bag and it slipped out and fell in.
I was just like, what the hell happened? And Gavin's standing there and he goes, oh, those are mine. I'm done. And I was like, you just threw them all away? And he goes, well, yeah, I ordered them. They were mine. I'm like, yeah, but just put them back. There's like 10 people. Like someone will eat them. And he's like, God, my grubby paws. Who's gonna eat my fries? And I'm like, I mean, were you licking your fingers? Like it's in here? Like
Yeah.
what? And then like one by one, people kept walking over. Like I'm like,
Yeah, I found
Jack,
it.
look what he did. And every person had the same reaction as me. I was like, why'd you throw them away? And he's just like, well, I ordered them and I was done with them, so I threw them in the trash.
Someone would have ate
And I
it.
was just like,
Yeah, even if
Someone would be like,
start
I'll have
off like,
some.
hey, I'm done with my
Yeah,
fries. Does
anybody wants
want
some?
I mean,
some?
it's not like
Every
again,
once
he
in a while,
didn't
that's what
like
we do.
lick them. He was just like, well, I touched some.
Yeah.
It was a bold
It's
choice.
the Gavin mentality he's had a lot of times. If he's done with something, it's dead to him. It doesn't exist anymore. It
Yeah,
doesn't have a
but I
function.
mean, they could have
so-
just put it on the couch right next to the trash.
If
I know,
anyone
the
wants
other
to sit
food
there and
was.
go, ew, I'm not gonna eat those fries, Gavin, touch them. I'm like, yeah, but you touch your fucking keyboard every day, don't
true.
you?
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
Or a door
I mean,
handle.
like,
Yeah.
you don't even want to go down that route of actually thinking about.
Oh, no.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
You'll
To
turn
be
into a
like,
germaphobe in
oh,
a
I
second.
thought about this.
It's fucking
It was like,
disgusting
listen,
in our room.
Let me tell
It's
you,
gross.
you got 50 times that day already.
No.
It's already happened.
On the
So,
flip side,
Keypad.
just eat the fucking fries.
that's being a
controller,
parent
keyboard.
in public when you're like, God, don't touch or eat anything, child. Like, stay
Yeah.
here with me.
Yeah.
Everything is contaminated. Oh,
Dude, I wash my hands too much, and then, like,
hey, it's that mint green.
you're
is
talking. Oh, dude, it's fucking gross.
horrible that looks.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though.
Jeremy just
I'll tell you what,
like
though.
that.
I'll tell you this, though. It's a good line. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's a
line.
nice, that's a good hard line right there.
Good hard line.
I wonder if that was
Every
hand done
day
or if
is
that was
Easter.
a paint or the tape strip.
It was probably a tape strip.
Probably.
Dude, like, no, you're just talking about like public places. The amount of fucking people that I see, like guys in the restroom that just take a piss and then just walk out.
That's a big European thing.
fuck
Like
is
every time
wrong
I've been to
with you?
London or like anytime I've been over there, it's always like no one washes their hands. And it's
I don't want your dick cheese
Yeah, I'm sure
smeared
some
all over the
people do.
goddamn place. Like,
Yep.
wash your goddamn hands. It takes 2 seconds.
It should take more than 2 seconds.
It should.
It should take like 10.
But I mean, like, I'll take that over just like.
See, I haven't.
And it's the face that does it, too. They look around.
They're all smug about it.
Is it
Yeah.
Jeremy
You
doing
saw what I didn't do.
Yeah.
That's
Lindsay,
like-
do women wash their hands after they're done with the restroom?
Yes and no. I've known some that do not.
Yes and no.
Name
So-
names. Fiona, Steffi, Sarah,
Damn.
Ashley. Which one? Which one?
People getting outed right here, right now.
I bet.
But I get a little bit weird
Fiona,
at
isn't it?
conventions. Yes, it is Fiona. When people come, say hi, and like, normally they'll want to shake your hand and say hello, but internally I'm like, okay, I'm going to sanitize my hand after that because I just don't know. I don't know if you washed your hands or
Yeah,
not.
see, I
if
don't
you're
care
sick,
though. Like at
okay.
conventions, there's nothing you can do. I'm not gonna do it after
Yeah.
every single handshake. I do it
Oh, I
in
do.
batches. Like, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
I'll lube up.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Like I'll shake hands, whatever.
Wait, I'm
like
not-
some
I'm
people
not-
like
I'm not
oh,
like Howie
oh,
Mandel.
elbow
Yeah,
touch.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's like come on. It's like really. It's like that's not.
I
if you're
don't
getting
care.
sick, doing that's not going to prevent you from getting sick. But
I do the Dracula cough though and sneeze like.
Yeah, you always get a cough into.
I sneeze
your
in my
shoulder.
shirt.
I do.
Your shirt or you like into your shoulder. Like,
I go
people
straight
like,
up with it.
Yeah, lunge back.
People that like do it into their
I lean
hands
into
or like
Fire in my
people's
legs.
out in the open. It's just like, for fuck's sake, just lean in.
I do sneeze into my dog's face though.
Yeah, I mean that works. You're already swapping saliva.
That's true.
Once a month or something.
Oh Lord.
But yeah. Shake hands. Just use the hand sanitizer afterwards. It's fine.
Exactly.
Just don't. It's the hard thing is remember not to like touch your face while doing that stuff because I just kind of naturally I'll push up on the brow of my lens or whatever, and it's like, oh, can't do that. Can't do anything. It's like do that, and then.
Have you worked at a place where they're very focused on like sterilization or?
I mean, I worked in an arcade. I mean, it wasn't like sterilized, but I mean, we like every night we'd go and like wipe down every machine with like Clorox type stuff. So.
That was the biggest thing when I was helping my mom, being not like a dental hygienist, but just a dental assistant, was like constantly making sure that everything is sanitized is really hard. And you don't think about how many things you do, just like small, tiny movements that instantly contaminate something. You're like, oh fuck, now I gotta.
I mean,
throw
again,
everything
it's
away.
everything, man.
Like, damn it.
Everything.
It was also the presentation too. I remember.
Imagine
I had to,
this
like,
disgusting environment.
I remember I had to like sterilize things and then put them into a proper bag and seal them so that way, like when we had a new patient, you'd have to be like, "Hey, look, opening a new bag of tools."
Check it out.
Yeah.
No one has
You
touched
lick your
these
fingers
before.
Yeah,
and
and I'm
stick
just
your
like-
hand in.
Oh man, and like proper needle disposal, that's like a nightmare sometimes. Especially like, I don't know, patients used to get really like I understand their curiosity, I guess, but they'd be like, so what's happening here? What's with these needles? We're like, this is to numb you up, that's it. But then you'd have to go into a process of same thing, kind of like showing them like, here's where we throw it away and here's where it's coming from. Okay, here. No,
Do
you
have
can't
to?
have extra
I don't think
Novocaine.
you have to do that.
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Well, you don't have to.
You don't have
You don't have to.
I remember,
at all.
I remember the
Extra
day I
care.
realized
Waste
because
it.
like I was a kid and
Medical
like
waste.
the dentist, you know, he would be like he'd do the thing where he'd like kind of grab your jaw or something, kind of shake it as he was putting Novocaine in, and I never
yeah,
realized,
just like-
oh, he's throwing a needle in my mouth right now. And I remember the
just to
day that
distract
I remember
you.
I seeing it like holding that giant needle up, and I was like, what the
terrible
fuck is that? And I was like, oh, that's a needle. It's like, oh, I've had that forever now. And, like, I was super anti-needle. Now I care less about them, but like,
I was anti.
Yeah,
oh, no, I
that's
fucking
Pro
hated
needle.
needles.
That reminds me, like I think it was like last year I had to go. I think I had to get a crown put in or something like that. So they had to like numb me, but the numbing agent that they use wasn't working, so they kept having to like numb the shit out of
Yeah,
me
they
for like
load you
half
up.
hour. They
dude.
loaded me up. They came
You
in the
just
office.
gotta wait, and then they come
Yeah.
back, and then wait.
Then I
and they
came
come
into the
back.
office and I had like a big old lift. I was just like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Oh, yeah,
and you
we
guys
did.
were like,
You're ready.
They're like, what is that? I'm like, I just came from the dentist, and they were like,
It was
yeah.
just like that.
It
You
was
were not exaggerating.
Yeah, and that's the only way I could talk for the whole day. So you guys are like, get in, we're filming a Let's
Yeah,
Play.
we gotta roll.
And I don't think we ever released it, but it was just like, Geoff jumped in, he was like, so what are we doing for it? I was like, we're playing golf, let's go, Jeff.
It was
Amazing.
crazy.
I was like, that's the only way I could talk for the next
was
2
really
hours.
fun.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Did they do the cheek shake when they do the injection? No, that's usually like,
Because they were just like,
I guess
Shaking
good
helps with the
practice.
owies.
Yeah.
I know now because
Well,
I
it distracts you a little
I
bit.
give
you know.
myself
Well, not
a
even.
needle.
Allegedly, the science behind it is it helps the muscles relax, so you're less tense.
No, yeah,
It
they told me
automatically
like
makes your
shake
cheek,
it.
like-
I gotta put it in my belly, so I like shake my fat as I shove the needle in.
Nice.
I did it this morning, and I have a Peppa Pig Band-Aid
Aw.
Nice.
right there.
oh,
Right
Yeah,
there.
my-
That's Peppa and George. They're riding
I know.
bikes.
pulls up a roll.
They're riding drag. They're riding. Yeah, dude, you gotta do it in the fat roll.
Yeah.
I told my trainer now too. I'm like, gotta have like just like I can't get rock hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to inject it in
Don't
the
even-
We're
fat.
gonna, cut, we're
Not
gonna
an
cut back
8-pack.
on
You know,
core day.
I was
you know
like
what I'm
this
saying?
close to like
Just
like
shred
rock
it.
abs, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Can't medical purposes.
We talked about it before,
reasons.
but I like with your injections, just thinking about it, like I thought it was like an EpiPen because my sister uses an EpiPen. It's like, okay, cool, all right. But for him, it's like a slow needle. It kind of like slowly comes into your body, and then
It is pretty
leaves a
slow.
little bit.
I mean, it's
Like a
still like
slow
it's still like
stabbing.
automatic.
Is it like a
just
box thing
button.
you just like put on you or something?
No, well, it's just like a big fat ass like syringe. The needle's small, but it's like a huge pen, and you just like twist the end off, and then you unlock it, and then you just push a button, and it's an auto injector.
Okay.
But you push the button, and then you just wait. You're like, and it goes, just slowly goes in, and then it goes, because it like shoots the shit into you, and then you just have to wait. Then you're like, because then it pulls itself out. So it's just like you can't pull it out. You just wait. You just hold the whole thing in place. It does everything. It just goes in. It shoots the juice, the medi juice, and then it comes out. And then I just put it in a little like
The MIDI
you know biohazard red container that
So
I
it's a
have.
new one every single time you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super simple, and it's why I do it at home. So
Okay.
I had it done at the doctor's the first time I did it, and then I was like, I'm not coming here to do
If you
it.
turn the
I'm
needle
not-
inside out, you can use it again.
Yeah.
I've used
You can dig it out.
fingers and just
You
rub
can
it.
dig it out.
Fine.
I mean, I don't know, it's a bad design because the needle's like way in there, but you can break it open.
Oh, okay.
And then just fill your own medicine.
Yeah. You get the OEM medicine.
It's like, oh, I need
drink.
a Pepto-Bismol.
I'm running some
My
experiments
stomach
in my
is acting
refrigerator.
up right now.
Oh Lord.
Oh man. So are the kids totally into Santa Claus? Are they true believers?
We took them to see Santa.
I mean, Luna's a baby,
Yeah,
so she
Luna
doesn't know shit.
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck. Iris was kind of like, I want to go play with the toys. I don't know who this man is.
Yeah.
with the beard.
Iris, she was like, she
That
did
was
all
me.
right.
She was-
Yeah, she was a little apprehensive. She didn't want to sit in his lap,
No,
but
yeah. She didn't,
she
like,
was
cry
okay.
or
She didn't
anything.
cry. She
No.
was just
Okay.
like, "Who's this guy?" But like,
the hell are you?
she was more excited. She's getting into like the idea of Santa and like the commercialization of Santa,
Mm-hmm.
like cartoon shows and this and that. When it was like a guy sitting there, she was kind of like,
Okay.
"Ugh." But like in cartoons and like again, like having Disney Plus,
There's
she's
a
already
million
watched a
Mickey
bunch of like
episodes,
Mickey
yeah.
Christmas specials, so she's getting that like, oh, Santa's in the big red suit and. He's got the reindeer and shit. So she's getting there. I think next year will be like full
Yeah.
swing.
And I told her
She
already,
still
I'm
doesn't
like-
understand like Christmas is next week and she's getting presents. She knows what
No.
the presents are.
Do you have a tree up and everything?
No, we haven't
No,
done
we
it yet.
suck.
Okay.
We have one. I was just like, we really got to we're leaving town on Sunday.
We have
Yeah.
like every other decoration but the tree. I was like, that's such a hassle. Hang on.
It really is.
Yeah.
Christ.
But we'll probably put it up today or tomorrow.
Okay.
And I already told her, I'm like, Santa's not real. So,
God. Jesus.
Damn, well, spoiler for people
I
watching.
know.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not.
Now, so when is the Disney trip? Or are you planning that out at all? Or do you guys give a shit about that?
I mean, not until
I mean, if she's
Yeah.
been watching Disney Plus,
Luna's
obviously
older,
she
yeah.
knows
'Cause
Mickey
then
and
it's a
stuff.
waste
We'd
of a
want them
trip.
to remember it for sure.
probably not at least like till 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so like 3 or 4,
Yeah.
basically.
Again, it's more Luna than Iris.
Yeah.
She's already old enough, but I'm not gonna bring a baby to Disney World.
Thank
That's
you.
just a waste
Thank
of
you.
money
Yeah, I know.
and time and
Yeah.
like for
Frustration for everyone.
like for her, she doesn't give a shit, and then the people watching her don't get to like enjoy it or do whatever. So, I mean, shy of like. I mean, if we went, it'd probably be a big family trip, whether it be her family or my family. Like, I doubt we'll just go ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother has 3 boys, so I don't think they've ever gone as like a whole family thing. So I know he was loosely talking about something. That would be the only reason we would go sooner rather than later, is if like my family planned this big thing and then we also went.
Yeah.
But it's almost like we would have to like either get like a sitter with us for the baby, or we'd have to like leave her with like maybe her parents or something, because I just don't see a point
Yeah.
in bringing a 1-year-old, to go to Disney World or Disneyland.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell she's gonna
In the
do.
meantime, we kind of already have trips that are similar to that when we go to Six Flags.
Yeah, we
So
try to take
Yeah,
our
sure.
Six Flags, and it's pretty nightmarish.
I thought she just loves the puddles.
it would be
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
hell. Like that right there says she's nowhere near ready for like Disney World. Because
Okay.
Six Flags is, wow, you're having a meltdown, and it took us an hour and a half to prep the trip because you need a million things for your kids, and then it took an hour and a half to drive here, and you're having a meltdown an hour in. I can't imagine if this were like in
flew
Florida,
here.
we
Yeah.
flew
Yeah.
here
In a
or whatever.
hotel.
Like,
Yeah.
I would be like, I want to go home right now. At least, on a Sunday or a Saturday, it's like one day. You know what I mean? It's if she can go on, 3 or 4 rides in between the temper tantrums and the meltdowns, that was okay.
A successful
That
day.
was okay
All right.
because it's never like totally smooth.
No, like the last time we went, she was pretty fine. We went on a few rides. There's one specifically called it's like a school bus, and it just goes around like that.
It just
That's
goes
it.
up and down. That's
Yeah,
it. It's just like a
pretty-
circle.
Pretty simple. She's a big fan.
Sounds
So
terrifying.
she went on it with Michael. It's pretty horrifying. Like 5 times in a row while I was with Luna. And so Michael came up. He's like, you got to go with her. Like, I need a break. So that's fine. No problem. So we went. And as we're starting to get on, she's getting a little fussy. And I was like, do you still want to go on? And she went, uh-huh. I was like, okay, that's like, all right, you have to sit down, obey the rules. We're going on. The second she gets strapped in, they're like, okay, we're starting the ride. She loses it. She starts screaming and freaking out. But they're starting the ride. It's already like lifting up. So I have to like hold her in her seat so she doesn't try and leave. So everyone's trying to have fun going around. She's going,
She's screaming for like, I mean, it's only like a minute, but
Yeah.
but It goes around like 6 times.
Yeah,
and she's
it does.
screaming the whole
I'd be like,
time. Yeah. No, I had like stoic
Yeah,
mother
you get
face.
over
I was
that
like,
real quick because it happens every time you leave the house. And so you see the parents are like, when I hold her, I just go, all right, calm
Solidarity.
down. And usually, if I have to pick her up, she'll be like kicking, and you're trying to hold her in a position where you don't get kicked or punched, and other people don't get hit. So there's a lot of like
flailing arms.
holding her sideways and like arm between the legs
The
and like
fireman's a
this
good
because
one.
then her feet are that way,
Yeah,
and I can
yeah.
control where they go. You hold her like this, I'm getting kicked in the stomach or in the testicles
balls,
for
yeah.
sure. You never want to pick up a tantrum child facing you.
No.
It's always like, sideways or like
Side
fireman
scoop, yeah.
carry, and you just go, and then it's just you match the freak out with just okay, this is happening.
the best
We're
hold
leaving
that I've
now,
seen,
and we're leaving now.
I feel is effective, which sounds like a wrestler move, is literally like they're lying this way, so you're holding them like this, but you put this arm in between their legs and lock them in like it's a seatbelt, and you're like, this is how you're staying. Now let's go.
There's a lot of just locking it down. It also, if you're calmly carrying them while they're freaking out, it makes it look less like you're abducting a child.
Yeah.
There's not like, come on, here. It's just when you go, when you see a person like, yup,
It's like, oh, they're just going through the motions.
So that's how we
what's
abduct
happening.
children.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
People
Be
calm
calm
about it.
and
When
collect-
we-
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, this is
It's
my
okay.
kid.
That's
Yeah, he's
fine.
freaking out. Don't worry, he's mine.
When we took her to see,
all good.
we took her
Kid's
to,
worth, he's
when we
white.
took her to see Santa.
It's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but they're trouble though.
That's true.
Yeah. Spoiled.
They're
Once I
trouble.
hit the market, that's off my hands.
One
you know?
that's but also like
I get that Venmo, I'm set.
people come looking for them. And that's a whole thing.
Yeah, you just take out the
Liam
registration.
Neeson shows up.
Just take off the registration. though.
Yeah, dude. It just scratch out the VIN number of the
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. But they left the little dye thing on, which sucks.
the kid's dye pack goes off.
Oh.
But like when we took her to see Santa, she was having a meltdown, which is the same thing as Six Flags. I fucking hate it now. It infuriates me as a parent. Like Santa at the mall, right next to it is like this fucking toy cart with like shitloads of like crap they
They
want you
know.
to buy.
So they do
And I'm
on
just like, so
purpose,
she goes
they
right
know.
from Santa to that shit, and I'm just like looking at the people like, what the fuck? Like we were in and out. Santa was fine, and then
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, look at all this shit I want to play with. And and it's like there for the kids to play with. Like you can play with it, and then they're just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not buying this
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
So then she had a meltdown, like taking her away from the area, and Lindsay and I basically have to like hold her down and like force her into her stroller and strap her in, and it's like a 5-point harness, so she can't get out, and she's just like in the mall. We're just going, I'm just pushing her through the mall, just like pushing her in circles, all the way to the parking lot, all the way to the car. And then I finally got Nemo on in the car, and she was like, "Oh, all right, fish."
I like
Fish.
Yeah.
there are a few moments when she's having a tantrum like that, and she's locked onto something. But as an outside observer, it must just seem crazy. As like we're pushing this child in our stroller, she's screaming hysterically and pointing at like I don't know. She'll be like bird, 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 and everyone's like.
But
"What
she'll
does she
say it for
mean?"
5 minutes. Like the bird is gone. We're outside of the building, and she's still just pointing
People are like,
backwards.
why is she screaming about a bird? What's
Don't worry about it. Don't worry, mind your own business. Go back to your drinks. Jedi business.
Pretty much.
It's episode 2.
Tell us now.
They're so bad. These episodes are so bad.
Goodness, they're. They're movies.
No more water. Did you check? No water?
Yeah.
Fuck
Take
you.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted to see how much. I was hoping there was a little bit.
All the
Oh,
prequels
God.
Quiet.
suck.
Oh.
I said it.
Damn.
Hot take from Lindsay
I know. Whoa.
talking shit about the prequels.
I know the '90s.
But there's the one where Yoda bounces around like a fucking
does.
Yeah,
monkey.
dude.
does.
Well, I was gonna
Swings
ask what
the
your
sword.
favorite is. What's your favorite of the trilogies? Great. Goodness. That's not good.
Iris has vomited twice so far today, so.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you have like a Fitbit on
Probably
her
have
that
to go
tracks it?
home.
Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the orange
She's out of
zone.
the orange zone. So,
Goodness.
You're saying out of
probably
the
be
prequels?
exiting this podcast and going home.
That's exciting.
I don't think I like any of the prequels.
Yeah.
All I know is just like pod racing was really fun. I wish there was
It was
more of
cool.
that.
It's funny
Pod
you say that.
racing's
I'm like,
cool.
pod racing
The
was
game
cool.
was awesome
I
too.
mean,
Oh my God,
The
yes.
the fight, Duel of the Fates, man, that was pretty rad.
It was. It's just every time I think of that, I go, and I never saw Darth Maul again.
Yeah.
He's
Pretty
gone.
much. A lot of.
And I was like, they'll learn not to like have a character that's really cool, not really develop them, and then off them. And then we had, was it Phantasma?
Phasma.
Phasma.
Plasma.
Phantasma.
Yeah.
Yep, Phantasma.
She fell in a hole.
And I was just like, that's it?
I
was like,
Well, I like with that, like
Come
nothing
on,
happened
man.
in episode 7. and they were like, but wait.
Yeah.
She's coming back for
Yeah,
8.
yeah.
And then nothing happened in 8.
Yeah.
Then she just fell in a
Gets in a
hole.
fight and dies,
Just
yeah.
like fell in
Maybe.
like a collapse. Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Maybe her armor will be a little like it'll be like
Scuffed up.
scorched. She was
So-
like used to be shiny.
The deleted scene of her is pretty cool, says Cody.
Why'd they delete it?
There was a fight and you see her like fall, like it breaks her mask, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, and she shoots like the stormtroopers. She like because the stormtroopers are kind of like questioning her.
She's shooting a
Like, Orphan
stormtrooper.
shoots all of them like.
She's
shot-
exerting dominance.
She
is
shot
what
all
it
the
is.
stormtroopers
She's like,
because they're
"Fuck
questioning
you.
her.
I know how to shoot.
Yeah.
So,
I'm better than you.
It's
anyway,
like what Jack was thinking when Geoff left the room.
it's true. I was just gonna start murdering people. You
It's
can't
like,
tell
I'm
me otherwise.
Phasma now.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the Phasma.
This is
So-
the way.
Cats coming out next
Oh,
Wednesday.
Yes.
But
Was
if
it
you
Mr.
if you can't get your tickets,
Mistopheles?
Mr.
That is his
Mistopheles,
name.
if
yeah,
you can't get your
that's right.
tickets to see Cats, maybe you could see AH Live instead. Jack.
We already talked about H Live. You weren't here for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did. I'm trying to save you from it. Well, yeah, H Live.
Trying to save me from it.
rtxevent.com
Did his
slash
best, Michael.
event slash AH slash or dash west dash
It doesn't
code
sound like you
Slash
did it
or
because you know
dash.
what the hell you're
No,
talking
the URL
about.
is like weird, but we have a bit.ly.
There's a Bitly, so just
Yeah,
do the
Bitly.
Bitly. You did this
I
last
think it's
week.
bit.ly.com or bit.ly slash
AH like 2020 or some shit.
There it is.
There you go.
There you go.
Capital
all caps
H.
IVE 2020. Well, we said it before. Seattle's almost sold
L.
out. If you want to get tickets,
Capital
it's a good Christmas
2020.
present. Just saying, it's a good Christmas present
For yourself.
for yourself, or like get that Christmas money,
Damn.
Yeah.
buy some tickets.
Or-
You've heard of the orange. We'll get you in the green zone.
I will say, if people are like, hey, you should come to my city. If we sell these shows out, that means there's more likely to go to other cities. So,
But
And then we sell those shows out. We'll come to your backyard.
here's the thing. Odds are we do
Come to your
sell these
birthday
shows
party.
out. We still won't come to your city.
well,
Because there's a lot of cities. I'm just saying. You know how many cities there are? There's over dozens.
if you live in a city that has a million people or so, there's a good chance we might show up. And we've done Chicago, New
that
York,
good.
but maybe
Yeah.
maybe Phoenix someday, maybe
still a lot of
Denver,
cities. Over a million people.
maybe Vegas.
There's a lot of cities out there. in
There's a
the
lot of
United
ones we want to
States.
do. So anyway, Age Live, buy tickets.
Here's the thing, Vegas, great. Like, oh, cool, we'll do a show there. The Heart Attack Grill.
Heart Attack
That's
Grill.
all I
Post show,
want.
man.
That's
Post
all
show.
I want.
Age
Yes.
Live rap party.
It'll be
Heart
the
Attack Grill.
final post show.
Yeah. Shitting.
Post-mortem.
Shitting.
Hey. All right. Well, you guys got to go take care of a throwing up kid.
Yeah, I probably have to go
Yeah, we should do
investigate.
that.
All right. Well, have yourselves a Merry Christmas.
Happy
Hope you
Hanukkah
get all the
Mastan to
presents you
everyone.
want.
Do whatever.
Christmas
Don't, who
Hanukkah.
cares? I don't care.
That.
Christmas Hanukkah.
Celebrate or don't.
Happy Festivus.
Yeah.
Air your grievances.
Be good
Have
to each
feats of
other.
Strength.
Let's finish off this year in a good, positive note and not hate each other.
Shut the fuck up, Jack.
Wow. Jesus.
Roll credit.